Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.
Hello. Hello. The heck is going on? The heck is up? Oh, baby. Oh, happy Sunday, everybody. The day of God. I hope you all prayed. Because it's... Hell, the reckoning is coming. The rapture is coming. Ooh, it started pouring outside. Whoa. Look to my left and the reckoning is coming. Alright, don't be depressed, okay? Depression is mid, I've found, from experiencing it. That's what I like to hear, Ramesh. That's what I like to hear. Hey, how'd you know my nickname? My real life nickname of Big Balls Charles? I've never shared that online. How's everybody doing? Frankly, I hit the live button not knowing what I was gonna do. I was just like, I should just go live. I'm in a good mood. It's a Sunday night. It's the perfect time. Would I rather have $250 at dinner with Soldier Boy? Because he can teach me what it takes to make $250. Likely some sort of engineering of or drop shipping a Chinese video game console with emulated games. Casterberg, thank you for that 24 months. 2 years. You're at a Kink Con. A Kink Con. Kinetic Zen, thank you for that 88 months. You motherfuckers in the 80s and 90s and 100s are sick. You're crazy. And I love y'all. SpillerCon. I don't fuck with SpillerCon. Even though it's coming to my town. Well, my town basically is a non-stop SpillerCon. What with our most strip clubs per capita. Galaxy, thank you for that 31 months. Did my pig give birth? Yes. In Ranch Simulator. Maybe I'll play some of that. I don't know. I was like, I'll go live and play some Ranch Simulator, but I've been playing a lot of Ranch Simulator. It's just a vessel for me to rant and rave anyway. It's not like the gameplay matters. Ian Altman, thank you for that 35 months. No. 35 is still crazy. Anything over a year is crazy.
Thanks for the support.
84 months, crazy. Thank you, Tritree. Nuts. Yeah. How goes it, everybody? Welcome. I got a haircut today. Yep. Yo, big shout out Dave from Storage Wars. Yep. I'm having a not so fine brew tonight. 10 Barrel Brewing Co.'s pub beer, which is just a, PBR tier beer. What's my favorite nut? That's such a good question. It's definitely not spilled, but I'm not even listening. I like a good cashew. Cashews, though expensive, are really good. I wish, dude. I wish I could get a beer sponsor. It'd be so sick. Oh man, I should start networking in this town and be like, who's gonna I don't even need money, just supply me the drink, L tier nut, really? Cashews? I do like a classic almond though. No, pistachios are better than almonds. Let's be real. What up? When does WWE 2K23 come out? It's out? Huh? If it's not $70, okay, good. It's $60. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will. Not today though. I've heard it's ass. You don't have to tell me. I already predicted that. Because it's always ass. Highest reviewed in many years, really? Wow. When's the last time a WWE game was good? WWE Raw 2008. SmackDown versus Raw 2008. That's my estimation. Hey, you guys want to see something crazy? And don't tell anybody I showed you this. Because it's just a scheme. But I shouldn't even, it's so stupid. But what if there was a new Super Psycho title? Check it out. Check out what I got. I've been in the lab. Check it out. It's crazy. It's crazy. Look at me draining them. I set the skew to really low, but it's the dev spot. That's all I got. Super Psycho Golf, that might be a better idea, honestly. But that'd be hard. A golf game requires a lot of stuff. But I'm thinking of ways in my head to make basketball that is psychotic, and I think I got some funny ideas. But we'll see. You saw a what? A Henry's Baseball Club paper ad? Really? What the fuck? Incredible. Well, I referenced the Kobe story. Before every game, the game will pause and I'll tell the full story. And that will just be the nature of the game. Hello. This is one of the best Sim songs, for the record. I forgot if it's build more to buy mode, but it's fantastic. Should I do a tier list stream? Or are they old hat? They're coming back, and I'm not original. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Beer tier list? I don't know if I know enough about, like, if they were like, I don't know. I could rank the breweries in Portland, though. I'll tell you that much. Shenmue. Let's see if there's a Shenmue tier list. Shenmue series. Shenmue characters? Oh, Pog. I gotta do this tier list. It's only fair. Hold on. This might not be that coherent to people who haven't played Shenmue, but I'll be sure to explain. I forgot some of the lesser characters. Real Groovy Boy, thank you for that 18 months. How do I maximize? Okay, there we go. We're gonna do this shit. Let me turn off the music, in fact. This is serious. I could do a Dreamcast game tier list. I've played every one. Who the fuck is this? How do I not remember this? That doesn't look like it's from Shenmue. That's D tier. Alright, this guy's Charlie. Hold on, let's crank up the size a little bit. This is Charlie. His name is actually Charlie, so S tier. And he's cool, he's got tattoos. Oh, this is the man who years ago he was Chinese, S tier. I actually don't remember you. I should make a, never mind, that's fine. Mario S tier, obviously. I love too many characters in this game. This is the girl from the travel agency who's like, fuck off. So B tier, she's still kind of cool. Who the fuck are you? You work at the flower, not the flower shop. This is gonna be a very S tier oriented, but I'll try and lower this. Yeah, just throw her in B. This is the guy, also the tattoo shop guy. He's a C tier. He's not as cool as Charlie. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. He's like an A tier guy. He's the army surplus store guy. The cat, C tier. Doolin, obviously fucking S tier. We're putting it down. Classic quote. This guy, he's the main villain. I forgot his name somehow. I don't know. Inverted Hat, thank you for that 30 months. Thanks for the support. I don't know where I want to put him. He really doesn't have much going for him. This is a American woman in Chinese 2, Shenmue 2 in China. In the Chinese Shenmue. Yeah, they should make a game called Chinese. That's pretty cool. This girl is kind of mid, and then Rio says, you remind me of a cat. This cat, I believe, which I didn't understand. We'll just throw her in B tier. This guy works as a monk, and like Rio mistakes him for the master he's looking for because he doesn't believe that the master could possibly be a woman. So we'll put him in B, no, C tier. No, D tier. I have no idea who you are. You're probably Shenmue 3. You're also Shenmue 3. No, you're in wait. Yeah. Li Xiaotao is actually pretty dope. And PGU worthy. How am I forgetting all the fucking main characters' names? What's his name? Gollum? B tier. Kind of weird. Chow. That's his name, right? Wise Old Man. I think A is going to be the automatic Wise Old Man tier. This is like, I think, one of the wrestler guys, right? A tier, because he probably had a funny voice. Cool Z, S tier. Duck, S tier. Duck that says, I'm going to kick some ass. Guy, I don't remember. Your fit is cool, so you're going to go in B. Goro. Goro's A tier, not S tier, but he's top A tier. Just another fucking... Oh, this is the landlord lady. Landlord, automatic D. Wait, she's not a landlord. She's actually being harassed by landlords. B. This guy... This is Gui Zhang, right? I wouldn't say S tier for him. He's kind of like... I don't know. He's A tier. He's like mid A tier, I'd say. This guy... I think he's one of the Voodoo guys. Or he's one of the Three Blades guys. Or he's just a guy. So let's throw him in C tier. No, he's not C tier. Yeah, he's C tier. Fucking Fukusan. Fukusan, not Fukui-san from Iron Chef. He's an L. And then she's also an L because she's all game. I'm worried about you, Rio. You're tomato worker. You've come through for me at times. She does give allowance, so I'll put her in C tier. Wise Old Man, he goes A tier. He treats you, I think, what's it called, like Iron Palm or something. Joy, I didn't get Joy. Like, what's the point of Joy? Not J-O-I, Joy. Does anyone call J-O-Is Joys? Sorry, it's inappropriate. Let's put her in B tier. Londi just bodies everybody. He's lame in Shenmue 3, but I have no clue who you are. I've never seen you in my life. You're just like an old man in a park, so you go A tier. Oh, Tom? Not Tom. What the fuck is his name? Mark. One of the 5 Americans. You are from Shenmue 3. You are boring. I'll give you an A because I appreciate you, Nozomi. Ren, obviously, S tier. He's fucking sick. Rio, honestly, A tier. Rio's dad, Chad, S tier. He killed a guy. Santa, S tier. Got to keep the spirit alive. Boring, C tier. Is this the birds guy, the homeless birds guy? He goes in S tier. This guy is like the boss of the gang, so I'll put him A tier. That's Goro's girlfriend, right? I don't know, B tier. Tom, obviously S tier. This kid, he's A tier. I forgot his name. This guy, who gives a shit about him? This guy looks sick. This guy looks sick. That's like the antique shop guy, right? This woman I didn't get. Is she what her deal is? But she was kind of crazy. I'll give her A tier. I don't know, rest star, whatever. This guy, yeah. Okay, there we go. So S tier, we got Charlie leading the pack. Years ago, I was Chinese guy. Mario, Doolin, Cool Z, Duck, Londi, Mark, Ren, Rio's dad, Santa, the Birdman, and Tom. I think that's a solid S tier. I think that's a good one. All right. Now I have to go for the classic one. Since we're here, I gotta let you guys know where I stand. Who's number 1 of S tier? Probably. Who's my favorite character in all of Shenmue? Charlie Sinsworth, thank you for that 42 months. My favorite character might be one of the 5 Americans, but he wasn't on the list. The guy you fight at the bar, where Rio talks to him, he's like, "Who what? Who what?" That's the perfect impression of him if you know who he is. And Tatsuya, where's Tatsuya on that list? All right, let's do fast foods. Let's just get this over with, because this is going to be controversial. I think I've done this before, but maybe my tastes have changed. There's a lot of shit I haven't tried here. Like this, not really a SoCal. Well, maybe not in my area of SoCal or Portland. Arby's, honestly underrated. I'll give it a C. Baja Fresh is a D. Blimpie never had. Bojangles never had. Boston Market never had. Burger King's D tier for sure. Raising Cane's pretty solid. In fact, I'm gonna save the best. I want to change this from the best to A because the best is a little too definitive. That's just for my taste. Carl's Jr., we had it so much in my family when I was a kid. Like back when the $6 burger first came out or whatever it was called. Is that what it was called? Carl's Jr. is just Hardee's, if that is familiar with you. Anyways, it's a D. Checkers never had. Chick-fil-A is like, it's like overrated, but it's a B. Chipotle is like a high C. I eat it so much because I live like pretty close to one. Doxing myself. But yeah, Church's Chicken never had. Cookout never had. Culver's never had. Del Taco is like an F tier. It like shouldn't exist. Denny's is an F tier. Is it an F tier? It's a D tier. Domino's, honestly, B. Domino's cheesy bread, fucking cracked. Domino's hors d'oeuvres, I'm a big Domino's head. In fact, this week I'm gonna get it. I've decided. Domino's is not trash. DQ never had. Though they have them around here, I know that. My never had section is actually pretty sizable. I never had that. El Pollo Loco is like D tier. No, it's C tier. I haven't had it in so long, but like the 2-piece chicken, we had it a lot when I was a kid. It's another one of those. It was right. Yeah, there is a El Pollo Loco right next to the Blockbusters. So we'd go rent movies and games from Blockbusters, and then we go to El Pollo Loco. That's like such of its time. No, that's like a fucking S tier night right there. A trip to that routine. Five Guys is gonna be my most controversial take, probably D tier. Greasy as fuck, overpriced. Whack. IHOP is a B tier. It's not high quality, but just like if you want to go like get breakfast with somebody, get endless coffee. Shit, that's B. S tier, In-N-Out. In-N-Out is controversial because motherfuckers from like out of the region come there and they're expecting this fucking burger that's gonna knock their socks off. But no, it's just a good burger for a low price, and it's the same every time. It's fucking dependable. People talk shit about the fries. The fries are delicious. I don't care what you say. Okay? You bastard. Also, milkshakes, solid. Animal style, everything, solid. Yeah, I get a when I was a teenager, I'd get a 4x4 and animal style fries. I don't know. I was growing, man. Joseph, thank you for that 77 months. I appreciate that. Exactly. That's very true. But I'd get a 4x4, which is 4 patties and 4 slices of cheese. In-N-Out is like modest sized burgers though. So I'd get that, and then animal style fries, which is like fries with cheese melted on top with Thousand Islands dressing on top. And somehow I wasn't a big old fat guy. Jack in the Box. I had it recently. I had a sourdough Jack and curly fries. And I was like, yo, I feel terrible, but this is actually pretty solid. No, I agree. I wouldn't wait 45 minutes. Well, I have many times. In-N-Outs are always packed. I'm going to put it in the C tier. Because I've had good. Jersey Mike's is like a B tier. I like an Italian from Jersey Mike's. What do they call it? Mike's style? Mike's Way. It's actually Mike's Way. Sounds like some Star Wars shit. Jimmy John's is like a high D, low C. I've never had anything flavorful from Jimmy John's. They just hand me like the most mid sandwich of all time. I'm gonna move that. I want this to be very particular. I'm nostalgic about IHOP. Going there with family, with friends, in the morn. I think any place where it's just, I think I just like breakfast, honestly. I've never had Jollibee. KFC is like F tier now. And it's even in Japan is bad. So that when you have, and I loved it as a kid. I thought KFC was delicious as a child. And I'm sure it was different. But I had KFC in Japan more than once. And it's like still bad. And Japan is like fast food amplified. If it's good in America, it will be even better in Japan because they actually give a shit. I have no idea where to fucking put Little Caesars. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. It's better than Jimmy John's and Jack in the Box and El Pollo Loco. But it's like super middle. The price though, you can't fuck with that price point. I mean, you can't scoff at it. It's amazing. Long John Silver's never had. All right. The Golden Arches, man. I'm a stan. I fuck with McDonald's so heavy. Hey, Russ. Thank you for that raid. God bless you, Russ. Welcome, Raiders. How am I wrong? McDonald's is unequivocally S tier. A Big Mac and fries is like top tier. Also price point. Is it probably made of like in a laboratory, like 3D printed and synthesized? Yes. Is the meat probably like the parts about the cow we don't talk about? Yes. It's horse meat. I've eaten horse in Japan. I've eaten raw horse in Japan, okay? And it was delicious. So feed me all the horse meat you want. Moe's is actually pretty solid. I'll put it in B. It's like a better Chipotle. I have no idea. I've never heard of Noodles and Company. Panda Express, I'm so conflicted because sometimes that shit hits and sometimes it misses. But it's hit enough to where I think it hits lower B tier. It's better than IHOP. What happened to Papa John? Where's Papa John's at? Isn't it here somewhere? I saw it when I came in. Panera Bread is mid. I remember, why do people freak out about Panera Bread? Especially, it's like a white woman restaurant. Sorry to any white women in chat. I'm sorry for... Sorry, that's rude. It's not even true either. It's not a white woman restaurant. I just wanted to insult a demographic. Papa John's, why is his face is crossed out because he was purged. I have no fucking clue where to put Papa John's. It's another one that's delivered for me and missed sometimes. I don't think it's F. It's not F. F is for like the worst of the worst. I'm gonna put it C tier. And that might be controversial. No idea what this is. Yo, Pizza Hut's like objectively kind of disgusting, but it's my kind of disgusting. I love Pizza Hut. I'm a Hut guy. A Hut type. I haven't had in a while though. So keep that in mind as I rank this. I'm going to put this... I'm actually going to demote El Pollo Loco. I'm going to put it above Little Caesars. It's actually overpriced. It's very overpriced. It's better than Arby's. Popeyes? B tier. Solid B tier. I just feel like shit when I eat Popeyes. I feel like garbage. Portillo's is A tier. I haven't had Portillo. I've had Portillo's probably like 5 times. When I've been in the Midwest, it's really fucking good. What's up, Vivian Conquest? Welcome back. Thank you for the 33 months. I get the... It's like a sausage, mustard, and onions. It's really good. I don't know. Qdoba, I had it once It was well, I saw it once uh at a truck stop, and everything, all the ingredients were covered in flies, so it forever sullied my view of this place. Quiznos is bankrupt, but Quiznos was so fucking good. Does anyone remember the Quiznos Sammys, or I think they were called the little sandwiches? Yo, I used to be a barista, and next door was a Quiznos, and I'd go there every day for lunch, and I'd get the tiny sandwiches. It was solid, so good. I've never heard of Roy Rogers. Sbarro is like F tier. It's like the most mid. I'm giving it an F tier just because it's so average, if that makes sense. It's like the most mid pizza to ever exist. Yeah, it's mall food, mall food. But then again, you could say Panda Express is the same, but Panda Express transcends mall food a little bit. Schlotsky's never had. Shake Shack I had once in Tokyo. And it was great. It was great. I almost feel like not able to rate it though. I'm gonna put it in B, just because I had one experience and it was good, and it was expensive. I remember that specifically. Sheets, blah. I've never had food at Sonic. No, I had a hot dog once and it was mid. Steak and Shake, I'm actually a supporter, because when I lived in the South in like the suburbs, it was open late and it was good. And let me emphasize that B tier in my mind is really good. This should be S and this should be A. At Steak and Shake, it would take them 5 years in the drive-thru to serve me. I will give you that. Subway is like, I've had it recently. Sometimes it's like I'll just eat a Subway sandwich, but it's a D tier. Taco Bell? Shit, this is hard. Taco Bell is A tier. I can't deny it. And A is S, by the way. It's a sacrifice though, obviously, because you're gonna feel like garbage, and you might have a terrible time in the bathroom, but that's something you go in knowing. That's the sacrifice you make. Yeah. That's good placement. I'd put it over Portillo's. I'd put Raising Cane's down at the bottom. I've had it once. I think that's a proper thing. I might honestly. This is very important to me, but I'll figure it out later. I've never heard of Taco Cabana. Torchy's Tacos I had once in Houston, Texas, and it was good. I'll put it in B tier. I was just talking about that the other day. I've never had Waffle House. Never had Wawa. Wendy's, I'm sorry guys, is high C. I'm so sorry. I only had it in college, and I would get a Baconator, and it would just be ready. They didn't prepare it. It was just there. The ladies love Wendy's for some reason. More ladies love Wendy's than any other fast food restaurant. A la Entropy Online is what I've been told by my sources. Whataburger, I think I've had it. No, I did have it once. It's B. Keep in mind these are light B's. I've only had them like twice. No, I've never had White Castle. Wiener Schnitzel, yo, there was a Wiener Schnitzel in a bordering town, and I'd go there a lot. I don't know why, but it's like a high, it's like a low C wings oven. These last two. First off, let's get this out of the way. Zaxby's is like a B tier, or yeah. Okay, for my most controversial, possibly, Wingstop goes A tier / S tier. And I love it. I love Wingstop. Lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is crazy. It goes crazy. The fries are so bad though. Uh I'll put it low as A tier. This should be S tier. This should be A. This should be. All right. So there we go. Let's save it. Let's download it. Is there any final alterations I'd like to make? Let me see. I just wish the never had section so big. I need to go to Culver's, Jollibee. I definitely should have been to Dairy Queen by this point in my life. Um, and a lot of these I have never heard of in my life. Cane's might not deserve its place in A tier because I've had it once and it was just good. Or B tier. Where would Kids Plate USA? I live in the Pacific Northwest now, but I grew up in Southern California. So I missed a lot of places. Kids Plate USA goes A tier though. High A tier. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I'm giving Five Guys a little less credit than it deserves, though. I know that, but that's just that's anger towards Five Guys heads. That's Five Guys is just me lashing out at In-N-Out haters who are like, people who say Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. What the fuck, dude? It's not way better. You're out of your goddamn mind. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. Now, let's get to the nitty gritty. The French fries tier list. Because that's possibly more important. Burger King is like D. Culver's, I need a never had. I'm gonna change trash to never had. Bojangles never had. A&W never had. I don't even remember Arby's fries, so let's give it like a C. These are the normal fries too. Yeah, that's why I've only had Arby's curly fries and they're solid. White Castle never had. Portillo's fries are like a C. They're pretty good, but they're not why you go there, I don't think. Arby's curly fries, give that an A. Steak and Shake's fries are solid. I love like a shoestring fry. If you put McDonald's fries over BK, well, BK is D, and I love McDonald's, so I think you know where this is heading. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm just a curly fry head, dude. Any place that offers them, I'll take it. I've actually never had the nacho fries. I don't know what a lot of these are. I've never had most of these. What the fuck is... I've never been to Chili's. Well, I have, but I don't remember their fries. Cracker Barrel fries, I've never had them. I've been to Cracker Barrel, but they look like shit. They're too fucking thick. Never had Denny's. Never had Denny's waffle fries. Five Guys fries are actually pretty mid. They give you a ton of them, which is nice, so I'm going to give them a little upgrade. Carl's Jr. fries, I don't remember, so I'll give them a C. IHOP fries, never had. In-N-Out fries, get an A, despite being hated on. What the fuck? I don't even know what this says. I think that's KFC. Don't know. Olive Garden fries? What? Outback fries? Pizza Hut fries? Raising Cane's fries were alright. Red Robin, Shake Shack, I barely remember, so let's give it a B, because I'm sure it was good, but Texas Roadhouse, no. What is this? Wendy's? Wendy's is like a B. Nothing might make it to, I'm going to be honest with you, nothing might make it to God tier. Don't remember Whataburger's fries. We'll just put it like B. Oh, yes. This is what I did the whole list for. To put Wingstop fries at the bottom of the D tier. That's the whole point. That was the whole point. Zaxby's fries were alright. Popeye's fries are actually like really good. Jack in the Box curly fries. The main reason I would go to Jack in the Box. You dip those things in some ranch? Fucking crazy. Chick-fil-A waffle fries are really good. I'm actually tempted to put them in God tier. And the thing is not so much the waffle fries as much as the variety of sauces you have to dip the... I think that's Chick-fil-A in general, though. You just got sauces on sauces, man. I've never been to Jollibee. I don't remember Sonic fries. S tier. What is that? Del Taco? I don't know. Yeah. There were so many I haven't had. Who knew Pizza Hut had fries? Pizza Hut fries? Maybe I'll put BK fries in C tier. I want to save D tier for things I hate. I'll put it in B tier. I've never hated BK fries. I actually don't know. I actually haven't had BK in years. I gotta call. Actually, PDX Sliders is fucking cracked. The fucking what do they call it? What's the fry with like barbecue sauce? Is it barbecue sauce and like chicken? That shit's crazy. But yeah, that's not on this list, so it's neither here nor there, you know. Patatas Fritas Spain. Is there a chip tier list? That's more of my specialty, to be honest with you. I'm like a chips guy. But I don't want one of these lists with a million chips on there. Okay. This is fine. You mean crisps? No, I don't mean fucking crisps. Cape Cod. Hold on, let's change this to never had. I'd say this is... I don't know if this is a crazy take, but regular Cheetos are mid. Flamin' Hot Puffs are kind of mid. They're just like they're hard to eat. They feel weird to like bite into. Of course, I'm a fucking hot Cheeto guy forever. I don't know. I've never had these. I'm not a big limo and hot Cheetos guy. Too candy-ish for me. Puffs are... I don't know if I like them less. Twisted Puffs, I'm sure, are the same as fucking Puffs. The extra hot Flamin' Hot. So I think this is my theory, okay? Through the genesis of Flamin' Hot Cheetos to the current day, I think this is like similar to the original recipe. You know what I'm saying? So I think these are even better than Hot Cheetos. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I've had them, I've loved them. So I put them above. I've never had Chipotle Ranch. It sounds pretty good though. Chex Mix, like original Chex Mix, is like whatever. Never had that. Cool Ranch, A tier, solid A tier. Never had this. Never had this. I've had the Flamin' Hot, but not the Flamin' Hot Limon. Nacho cheese is like a B. B is like the standard chip. Salsa Verde is like a B. Spicy nacho is like a B. I hate these. These are like a C. These are like a B. These are like a D because there's nothing going on in my gluttonous. Sorry, I should do this slower so I can see what people are reacting to. But I'm gluttonous and I need like a million chemicals now to get me off chip wise. You know what I'm saying? Flamin' Hot Funyuns are solid. And meanwhile, I don't even like normal Funyuns. I'll put it in C tier though. I'm pretty sure I've had these, but I don't care about them enough to do this. I'm not a barbecue chip fan. I'm not a jalapeno chip fan. I'm not a pepperoncini chip fan. Salt and vinegar, though? Put it in the A tier. Sea salt? C tier. It's inoffensive. Okay. Barbecue. Another D tier. High D tier. Even though barbecue Lays are pretty good, though. Classic Lays are fucking A tier, dude. They're so good. They're underrated. And they're just potato, sunflower oil, and salt. I think the fact that they're like kind of a legit chip makes them a high rank. And that's the truth of the matter. Lay's Flamin' Hot are pretty mid. They don't taste like Flamin' Hot. Ketchup chips, I think I've had them. I think I had them in Canada, but I don't know about this kettle cooked bullshit. Limon, probably one of the worst. Dill pickle, never had. Salt and vinegar, solid. Sour cream and onion, solid. I don't know what that even says. Stacks, we don't fuck with that. We only fuck with Pringles out here. Lay's wavy, never had. This is ranch. The Lay's ranch wavy are actually pretty solid. I'll put it B tier. I know everybody has a hard on for Miss Vicky's jalapeno, but it's just not my flavor profile. I'm sorry. And I like jalapenos. It's like just doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. And then I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. I don't like kettle cooked that much. I like a soft chip. These are just tortilla chips. What? I have a kettle in A tier, but that's this brand is actually pretty solid though. It's very oily, which I like, and sea salt and vinegar elevates it. I'll put this ahead of that though. Pop chips are actually like don't put that on me. I don't want anything to do with a pop type chip. Don't feed me that styrofoam is what I'm saying. I'm trying to eat a chip. I'm not trying to eat through packaging material out here. Is that barbecue? What is that? Put that at like high D. I'm just not a barbecue chip guy. What is this? I gotta... That actually doesn't make it much bigger. What is that? Is that sour cream and cheddar? Because I'm a Pringles fan. I don't know what that is. I can't read that. I just can't read. I think this is original Pringles. Original Pringles are like B tier. Are these pizza Pringles? Pizza Pringles are kind of gross, but also B tier in a weird way. I think this is the ranch. The ranch. I think Pringles are just a B tier chip, to be honest with you. Pringles wavy, never had. Ooh. Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream? That's S tier. That shit goes. Normal Ruffles, meanwhile, D tier. If you don't give it to me unless it's orange, is all I'm saying. I've never had sabritones. Never had that. I have had this. I'm just not a sun chip guy. Put it all in D tier. Takis, I've never had the green flavor, but this is an A tier chip. I've never had that flavor either. I've never had these. Never had these. Hot fries are pretty great. A tier. Okay. So these three are the main things I get from the store. TBH. Occasionally one of these sneaks in, is all I'm saying. That is that. I'm gonna actually elevate spicy nacho to low A tier. Actually, no, I'm bringing it back down. It's all right. It's not that great. A lot of D tier chips though. Where did I put Munchies? If this were Chex Mix cheese mix, that shit would be A tier. The Chex Mix cheese flavor is fantastic. And if this were Flamin' Hot, it'd probably be higher. You know what I'm saying? Pretty simple stuff. What's a popular tier list? Sonic ranks Sonic Girls tier maker. No, that's a video. Do NBA teams, but I don't want to bore you guys. Hot Chick Heaven. So many Pokemon ones. I think my tier list career might be over. It might be dead in the water. Because what else is there? What else exists? Sporkle? No, I don't want to look stupid, you know. Actually, let's do Sporkle. Actually, no, I don't want to. It's too. No. Let's take a look. As long as it's not like geography, because there's no quicker way to make someone look stupid than geography. Do pop culture stuff. I'm not even that good at that, but let's be real. What's television 10x10 sorting category? Can you sort these? No, I don't want to do that. That sounds like shit. How do I find a good one? The Office. Fill in the desks. Yo. I think I might get this. Wait, which one is that? That is... Wait, who is that? The conference... I've never seen the layout. Like, oh, that's the annex. Okay, that's Michael's room, obviously. That's Pam's desk. That is Angela. That's Kevin's. That's Oscar's. That is Jim. No, that's Dwight. That's Jim. That is... Who the fuck is back there? That's not Creed, is it? Is it? It's either Creed or Meredith. That is Andy. That is... that's not Stanley. That's Phyllis. That's Stanley. That's Creed. Who the... Okay. That's Toby. That is Kelly. Oh. I've watched a lot of The Office. Now do UK Office. That's Sir Kensington. That's my impression of me doing UK Office. That's Knight Kinsley. Okay, let's find another one. I wasn't used to seeing the thing in that orientation though. 12 movies about 2000s events. Okay. A Star Wars trivia? That's a great idea. The global financial crisis, that's The Big Short. The 2004 American League Championship Series. There's a movie about that? I'm assuming it's Fever Pitch. The Boxing Day Tsunami. It's not Hotel Mumbai. It's not W. The Impossible? Okay. Spotlight. This is easy. The founding of Facebook social network. The blah blah Abramoff. Wait, what? Casino Jack? The Mayor's Captain Phillips 2000 W. The hijacking of United 93. The Miracle on the Hudson Sully. The 2008 Hotel. Wait. Yeah. Okay. That was pretty easy. Alright, let's do a Star Wars quiz. Or two. Star Wars stuff. How do I sort by ranking? Oh, this one's the easiest one I've ever seen in my life. Star Wars stuff. This is... It's showing me ahead of time. Wait, what am I looking at? That's an ATST. AT-AT. That is a Imperial Star Destroyer, is that what it's called? Yeah. That is an Ewok. That's the Death Star. That is a, what's it called? X-Wing? No. Is it a Y-Wing? Yeah, X-Wing. That is a Jawa. It's a Stormtrooper. That is the Millennium Falcon. This is a pretty easy one. What the fuck is that? Is that a titty? That's a Skip. That's a Droideka. That is Cloud City. That is a TIE Fighter. That is a Tusken Raider. Is it Tusken Raider? Sand People. I was spelling it wrong. Okay. That is a... What the fuck do they call those things? Skip. What do they call those things? Fuck. That's a Gungan. That is a Land Speeder. I think it's just going to be a Land Speeder. That's a Rancor. That's a Lightsaber. That's a Wookiee. Wookie. Wookie. Okay. Let's try and figure what is that? It's a cannon of some sort. It's a laser. Alright, what about these? I shouldn't look at chat. Is that a Koopa? No, that's not a Koopa. That ion cannon? I didn't earn that one. Fuck. Is that that's not I keep thinking clone trooper, but clone troopers are humans. That is a fucking not a gonk droid. That's a goddamn. That's just like the thing about this droid is it's so fucking stupid looking and so weak looking. Like it doesn't intimidate. They made like a pussy droid. Inanam, thank you for that 60 months. Like, let's make a droid that looks like a fucking child could dismantle it. All right, I'm good. How do I stop the quiz? Give up. A battle droid, a tauntaun. All right, Star Wars characters by picture. Let's go. Luke, Han, Leia, Obi-Wan, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, Darth Vader. That is Boba. That's Greedo. What the fuck is this guy's name? What was his name? He goes. Isn't this guy that gets choked out? Next. Oh, I'll come back. Oh, that's Moff Harkoon. No, I think that's from a video game. This is Cloud City. How the fuck? Han Solo's friend. Han Solo. How am I blanking on this? Hold on. I'll get back to it. It's not important. This is Palpatine. This is Admiral Akbar. How do I remember Admiral Akbar and not the main characters? This is Jabba the Hutt. This is what the fuck is his name? Moose? That's from Top Gun, I think. I don't remember any of these. That's an old ass woman. That is she's his aunt Skywalker. That's Owen. That is Qui-Gon. That is a beautiful babe named Padme. That's Jar Jar. That's Sebulba, baby. That's Shmi. That's Watto. I have no fucking clue who you are. Or you are Boss Nass. You are Darth Maul. You are Samuel L. Jackson. You are Mace Windu. You are Jar Jar Binks, human version, Count Dooku. You are Leia's adoptive father, I think. I don't know. You are Grievous. No, you're Leia's adoptive father. You're eye patch guy. You're fat guy. You're fucking miserable life. You're Padme's. You're. If I leave here without getting this, I will seppuku on stream. Hold on. I'm not looking at chat intentionally. You ever blank on something so obvious to you? I looked at chat, but I still didn't see it. Fucking space. I give up. Fucking Lando Calrissian, duh! I didn't even beat the average score. I call myself a fan. Who the fuck is Ball Presser Organa? That's Jango Fett. Fuck. I never would have gotten these. Who the fuck is Beru White Sun Lars? Who knows? Okay. I would commit seppuku if I knew this. Wedge Antilles was the one I was thinking of. And Biggs. Bale Prestor Organa. Who the fuck is Captain Gregor Typho? And Cleag Lars. It's bullshit. Star Wars sequel trilogy characters. I have no fucking clue. Star Wars image grab bag. No, I don't want that one. Lego Star Wars, don't want that. Star Wars video games, don't want that. Star Wars stuff, already did that. Oh wait, what? This is like 6 quizzes. I see like these geography outline ones, and I know I'll look like a dumbass if I do that, so I refuse. I'm gonna look like a fucking moron if I do that. Countries of the world, though, I'll do it. Enter country. United States of America. Country number 1, baby. Canada. This is so many countries. Mexico. Guatemala. I'm just gonna say the ones that come to mind. Venezuela. No, I don't want to do this. This is way too fucking long. That's too much. Movies of 1999. Let's go. American Pie. My fucking boy Haley Joel Osment in The Sixth Sense. What's that? I don't know. South Park. Blair Witch. That's the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch. Fuck you. Office Space. Toy Story 2? Got it. I have no clue. It's John Cusack, right? That is Man on the Moon. That is Star Wars Episode 1. 2. Episode 1. Fight Club. That's Julia Roberts. So is it Erin Brockovich? No. What is she in? I don't know. That's The Matrix. That is The Green Mile. Oh, pulled that one out of the hat. That is John Malkovich. Is that Being John Malkovich? Whoa! I think that's all I got. I don't know what the... Wait, that's The Mummy? Shit, I shouldn't have read chat. That's The Mask? There's a Mask. The Mask 2. Son of Mask. No, I did type in Blair Witch 1,000,000 times. The Blair Witch Project. Fucking bullshit. But I did get that, for the record. I'm not cheating by doing that. Oh, American Beauty. That's not John Cusack. That's fucking Kevin Spacey. Eyes Wide Shut. Never seen it. American Beauty. Notting Hill. I never would have gotten that. All right. Beat the average. Beat the average. Movies of 2000. Is that Robert De Niro choking like a fucking monkey? Is that Bring It On? That's Castaway. That is American Psycho. I think this is Aaron Brockovich. Brockovich. Got it. What is that? What is that? That's The Emperor's New Groove. That's Gladiator, obviously. That's Wolverine. Is it just X-Men? Okay, that's Scream. Scream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's Scary Movie. That's Scary Movie. Because chips and soda. That is that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Nice. That's Memento. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Is that Kid Rock? Kid Rock. The movie. Hey, Enskrilla, thank you for that 24 months. What the fuck is the first one? Oh, that's the Grinch? Fuck. Meet the Parents. What is... I've seen that movie. I never would have got this. What is he like choking? When what scene did he choke like a macaque? What scene did he choke macaque? It's the cat? Is he choking the cat? Oh, come on. I didn't even get the average. Fuck me. Alright. Movies of 2001. This is like when I started spazzing out and just playing video games only. That is Donnie Darko. Avi. That is... Wait, what the fuck is this kid from? Sorry, I heard some shit outside. It's some Pixar movie. It's not Toy Story 3, is it? 4, 5, 6, 1. Oh, Monsters Inc. I looked at chat though. I don't deserve that. That's Ocean's 11. That is Woman Movie 2. That is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets and the Prisoner of Azkaban and the Goblet of Fire and the... No, it's got to be Sorcerer's Stone. I just spelled it wrong. Sorcerer's Stone. Sorcerer's Stone. That's how you spell sorcerer? I could have sworn it was sorcerer. That's The Hobbit. Avi. The Hobbit. Not The Hobbit. The Lord of the Rings. My confidence. Lord of the Rings 1. Wait, I don't know this franchise. What's the first Lord of the Rings called? It's just the Lord of the Rings, right? The Two Towers. The Two Towers. The Lord of the Rings. Prisoner of Azkaban. I have to type Fellowship of the fucking Ring? I don't deserve that one either. What is that? That's Spirited Away. I forgot the Japanese title. That is fucking Ben Stiller in... why is my brain racing? Hold on. That's Clerks 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. I'm getting... This is a failure. This is A Beautiful Mind. That's A Crying Woman. That's Shrek. Is that AI? Yeah. And that's the Royal Tenenbaums. Zoolander. Duh. Clerks 2. Fuck me. Ugh. That's all I got. This is a bad one. A bad showing. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Oh, it's the different franchise. Oh, I did all right. Pearl Harbor. Who gives a shit about Pearl Harbor? Same franchise? This is Ice Age. This is Catch Me If You Can. What is that? That's The Ring, I think. Yeah. That's Jackass? What movie is that? Is that Matchstick Men? No, that's Nick Cage, though. That is Signs. I have no idea. I have no clue. Is that Spider-Man? Nice. I don't know. That's Train Spotting. No. That's 28 Days Later. I don't know. British stuff. Is that Jason Bourne? Or The Bourne Identity. Such a good series of movies. It's Cracked. That's 8 Mile. That's Gangs of New York. That is Adrian Brody, I think. That is Minority Report. Oh, The Pianist. The Penis. God damn it. That's adaptation? Ah! The Penis, sad movie. And the other one is like a fucking low-res image. I could never get it. Chicago, adaptation, City of God. City of God's a great movie. The Transporter. Is that Jason Statham? How am I supposed to get that from like auxiliary characters in The Transporter? 2003. It's Elf. That is Kill Bill. That is Finding Nemo. That is Almighty something. That's fucking hold on, skip. That's White Samurai. What is it called? The Last Samurai. That's School of Rock. Hal Almighty, is that what it's called? The Pirates of the Caribbean. How do I okay, cool. That is The Two Towers for sure. That's goated. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Return of the King, right? Oh, I got it. I pulled it out. That's Lost in Translation. A movie that grew on me over the years. That's sad woman movie. That's Old School. That's Mad Guy. That's bad. That is Oh Captain, My Captain. Lord Commander something. Master and Commander or something? Yes. That's Matrix 2, 3. That's Resident Evil. That's I'm out. No, I can get this one. Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty. Boom. That wasn't very good. I don't know why I'm excited. Big Fish. Which one's Big Fish? This one? Monster. Underworld. Why is Underworld on there? Like, these are all pretty... It's not Big Dick. That's the biography about me. Sorry. Next one. Passion of the Christ. Napoleon. Dynamite. Napoleon. Dynamite. That is something little... We'll come back to it. I know it though. Anchorman. That is 2012? Is that what that is? No, that's the day... no. Day After Tomorrow. Oh! Got it. Incredibles. Is that Ben-Hur or something? What is that? That's Harold and Kumar. That's Saw Avi. That's The Notebook. That is... not Requiem for a Dream. That is... Eternal Sunshine. Oh, you're really gonna make me type it out. Okay, that's Sideways. That is zombie movie starring those guys. Shaun of the Dead. That is Leo. Is that The Aviator? That is Dodgeball? Yeah. And that is Mean Girls? I can get this though. Something's Little Baby. Clint Eastwood boxing movie. $1 million baby. Fuck. I did good on that one, though. I did good on that one. Let's do this. Historical figure by necklace. That's Albert Einstein. Maya Angelou. Oh no. Oh no. No. Alfred Hitchcock. Oh no. Abort. Missing U.S. states too. Okay, here we go. Wait, what? Oh. Oh shit, I said I don't want to do a geography one.
Thanks for the support.
Nevada. Streamer has crisis. Thank you for that 14 months. I'm about to have a crisis. New Mexico. There's 10 missing? No. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. Can't do this. Can't do this. Find the U.S. states. All right, I'll do it. North Carolina. That's like somewhere in here. Fuck, I was so close. Wait, that's it? Find the countries of Europe. Poland. Right there, obviously. I was so close! Oh, hold on. Give me missing U.S. states too again. Wait, not that one. Give me minefield. South Dakota. It's right here. Shit, I couldn't have been further away. Yeah, who knows where that is? I'm good at country. I'm good at like country geography though. Obscure knowledge, 2-letter words. 2. Really? At is number 1? Oh, the least guessed. Maybe I should read. Let me try again. Now that I've read it. All right, so the least guess. Maybe BU, Lubu. Fuck, that's not me. Ooh, pretty good. Not really. It wasn't that good. You guys want to see some real crack shit, though? NBA playoffs since 1918. Warriors. Before that was... no, I don't want to do this. NBA number 1 draft picks. Let's go. Last year was Paolo Banchero. And then the year before that... Well, Anthony Edwards was the year before that. Before that was Zion Williamson. How am I forgetting the... Who did Detroit draft number 1? Cade. Phoenix had the number 1 pick? Of course, Ayton. Simmons. Carter Williams? No. Who the fuck did Philadelphia draft first? And I don't know. Minnesota, Carl Anthony Towns. Cleveland. They drafted Markelle Fultz. Just saw Washington. Well, first was Anthony Bennett, and then Andrew Wiggins. And then in 2012 from Kentucky, New Orleans drafted Anthony Davis. Cleveland drafted Kyrie Irving. Washington, is this boring? I'll move on. Washington drafted John Wall. I did good on the movies. Blake Griffin, of course. This is about as far back as I was watching basketball, so this might be it for me. Greg Oden. Andrea Bargnani. Milwaukee. Out of Utah. I don't remember. I'm not going to get anything else but Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the number 1 draft pick. All right, I got everyone for as long as I've been watching basketball. LeBron is 2003 from Cleveland. I'm sure they have some Iron Chef stuff. Archon Chef. Can you name the chefs featured on the original Iron Chef? Yeah, Chen Kenichi. Sakai. I don't know who the first... Morimoto. And Kobe. And that's all I got. I don't I haven't... We're on season 1. Nakamura. Bobby Flay. What's something I know a lot about? There's not too much. Is there like quizzes about porn? Just kidding. No, I'm a retainer. But you can be a retainer and still watch porn, by the way. Oh, Shenmue trivia. Yes, I can answer that. And where is Shenmue set? In the first one? Japan. Tokyo. Oh, no. Dobuita Street. In which years? 1981, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not true then. 1978, 9. Oh, do I have to hit enter? No, something's... What martial art is the... I don't know anything. You have to hit next? Oh, where... Hold on, I can get this though. What's that city called? How am I blinking? I've been here in real life. The city next to Tokyo. The big one. What the fuck? Yokosuka. No, that's not even what I was thinking of. In what years? 81, 2, 3, 4. You might consider that cheating, but it's not. Karate. The martial art. What is it? I don't remember. What is Rio's first name? I haven't played this game in so long. I'm sorry. A Chinese guy. Where was the dragon mirror? Under the tree. Under the cherry tree. Boom. Keep your friends close. What's Fukusan's first name? I don't know. What move scroll can... I don't know. What food did Rio dislike? I don't know. Where's the shrine? I don't know. QTE. The old woman in the beginning of the game is looking for which residence? Oh, fuck. I gotta play this game again. I'm a fake gamer. But this is like a quiz you play if you have a mental disorder. Give me the characters. Give me the characters. Give me the characters. No, unless you have pictures. Come on, man. Some bullshit. Nah, I feel like if I play Shenmue, I'll get like 30 viewers because I've done it so many times. Come on. $29. I got a surprise for you guys. I'm done. Checking out. It's Iron Chef time. Iron Chef waiting room. I'm sorry I spoiled the episode.
5 years ago, a man's fantasy fantasy became reality in a form never seen before, a giant cooking arena, a kitchen stadium. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines.
Yeah, whenever they say a man's fantasy became reality, I just think my mind goes places.
If memory serves me right, the other day I had a dish.
Hey, probably should drink for that emotes.
The dish incorporated delicate Japanese-style blade work.
Whoa.
The finest Italian olive oil.
Extra virgin.
And French-style presentation. So I just had to meet the chef. To my surprise, he was one of the chefs whom Asako Kishi praises.
Oh, high praise.
We are seeing many chefs trying to go beyond the borders of different cuisine, using foreign techniques and ingredients. In that sense, Chef Ito is a man who has received professional training in French, Italian, and
Kurosawa
Japanese
and Shenmue growing up
so his
were like the two things that got me interested in Japanese culture, and like the reason I moved there.
The fusion scientist of cooking, owner and chef of Harlequin, Junichi Ito.
Harlequin. No, that's famous food
Ito's
critic
career
Kishi.
is very unique.
Kishi-san.
At age 18, he started in French cuisine. Later, at 28, he left for France to further hone his skills. So far, nothing unusual. But 3 years
I need to watch
later,
some more Kurosawa.
He went to Italy and joined Enoteca Pinchiori, where our Iron Chef Italian was also trained. And at 32, he suddenly turned to a top Japanese restaurant.
He suddenly turned.
Japanese techniques as well.
Damn. Some of these guys' backstories are sick.
Restaurant at 35, combining
They're the real
French,
deal.
Italian, and Japanese skills and sensibilities.
My intention was, well, I wanted to
my favorite
combine
voice
the
actor.
Italian approach, allowing the ingredients to speak for themselves, and the simple yet very sophisticated techniques of Japanese cooking to give depth to my own original French dishes.
What country's sensibilities
His
do you
French
have?
dishes are
I'm like
fine
pure
creations
American.
Of applied theory. He goes beyond borders to fuse all
Like
his
extremely
acquired skills
American.
within them. So now, Ito, with your combined fusion of French, Italian, and Japanese techniques, take us beyond all borders.
I'll show you dishes you've never seen before, and I'll win.
Oh. Quite a bold claim. And I'll win. Eat that bell pepper. Let's go. Do people ever just get blown out? Last episode we watched was a blowout for sure. The song goes. I never really think about the music, but the music in the show goes. In the italic font. The chairman's drip is always crazy.
それぞれの技を多彩に使いこなす天才シェフがやってまいりました。岸朝子も太鼓判を押す料理界の科学者。さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。エビスエルルガンオーナーシェフ伊藤。
Wait, what'd they say about oil?
Entering Kitchen Stadium.
We got another conjurer?
Asako Kishi, challenger Junichi Ito, who's called us
Why?
scientist of cuisines. He's had formal training in French, Italian, and Japanese.
It's just a reviewer who thought he was good.
Restaurants around the world. What culinary experiments does the scientist have in store for us today?
They're always getting fucking cucked by somebody on this goddamn show. Like, him and his keeper.
Well, he has all the basics down in French, Italian, and of course Japanese. I expect that today he will create some unique and fine cuisine.
Why does she speak for him?
Yes, that's a promise. Thank you.
それではあなたを迎え撃つ鉄人をどちらさせましょう。よみがえろいアイアンシェフ。
I don't know who I want. I want Sakai. We don't get enough Sakai, even though we got him last time and he just fucking bodied the last guy.
Leaders of Japan, the 3 Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Masaharu Morimoto, creators of new recipes.
I'm a little tired of Morimoto, to be honest with you.
さあ伺いましょう。誰と戦いますか？
I'm interested in Chinese cuisine skills. Chen Kenichi.
No.
Can't be
against a cuisine he's never been trained in.
Can't be sad about that one.
Chinese Chen Kenichi is the target. What gives? Chen's the Szechuan specialist, the son of the sage of Szechuan cooking. His talents and skills have gained him fame and riches. Yet the challenger wants him. Ito must feel
What
he's got the
gives?
arsenal to drop the Iron Chef Chinese.
あらゆる知識を持つ挑戦者だけに前々から一度やってみたかったあ
Scientist of
の
cooking.
難しい食材を出すことにしました。世界中で作られている酸っぱくて白い長寿の源。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれで
It's
す。
Spill! It's a tough one.
今日のテーマはヨーグルト。
They're both gonna be pissed.
Oh wow! Today's theme ingredient is yogurt.
He's so
One of the more
emotive.
unusual themes we've ever had. You catch Chan's reaction when it was revealed. The challengers mastered French, Italian, and Japanese skills, but not Chinese. He'll leave that to
was
the
so
Iron Chef,
funny.
who still seems perplexed by what's.
Look at him, he's just looking around.
All right, opening gong sounds, the yogurt battle underway, an everyday item, but that factor also makes it so difficult, especially for Chinese cuisine. Just how's the Iron Chef going to incorporate yogurt into his dishes? We've got a very interesting 60 minutes ahead
This is
of us.
weird.
Ito catching a huge
It is a weird
break after
ingredient for
depicting
Iron
Chen
Chef,
with
too.
Yogurt being unveiled. The challenger and the Iron Chef now both up at the
Very
ingredient
viscous
stand,
ingredient.
scooping the yogurt from a massive container there. Ito returning to his side of the kitchen with the half bowl full of yogurt, while the Iron Chef still scooping. And Kaga's gleefully enjoying himself up there.
He's just
All right,
confused.
now the Iron Chef getting back with a couple of bowls full of yogurt.
Well, I think yogurt is a tough theme no matter how you look at it.
Right.
For eating it as is or using it as a dip of some sort, now that's easy.
Okay,
But
right.
using it in cooking, now that's going to be the tough part.
No doubt about that, Doc. I mean, that look
This is
Chen
like-
gave with his eyes
it's like
rolled
the
back
first
and
time he's ever
that
had it.
was priceless. All right, the challenger is already up to something, but I haven't a clue yet.
Yeah, what's underneath that?
Ice, perhaps.
Oh, ice.
Yeah,
okay.
I think he's cooling it.
That would be the reason for that. Okay, now Chen Kenichi,
He's
a
into
real
it.
challenge today.
Okay, I know bean curd is used in Chinese cuisine, but what's...
No idea how
Fukusan?
he'll deal with this. Yes, Ota.
What the Iron Chef has in this pot right now is not bean curd, it's actually milk.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
milk.
milk.
Yeah.
Milk right there. We'll see how he uses it.
I
for his
often
yogurt
mistake milk and
creations.
bean curd, so I
And now it's
understand.
time to introduce our guests today for this yogurt battle. First,
Oh, I'm sorry.
actress Yoko Akino, thanks for coming in.
Hi, nice to be here.
You seem pretty perky, very up today.
Oh, we've seen her.
Matching the theme ingredient.
No, that's not it.
Well,
That's
maybe
not it.
you're fired up about your new book, right? Just came out. The
She's
Cook-
got a book?
Yes, that's right, on cooking. Yeah.
okay.
It's on dieting quickly, eating healthy, based on my own experience.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then you can provide us with some good tips today.
I'll do my best.
Okay, and we also have first-time guest, actor Teruhiko Aoi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Aoi-san, I'm told that you're quite.
Never
a
seen him.
gourmet.
Is he
that
new?
true?
Well, I love eating.
Okay, now tell us what comes to mind for you when you
Definitely
think
same voice actor.
First
but
of all, dessert in the standard way.
Sorry, I spaced out.
Combined with different types of fruit. But in India, northern India, along the border with Pakistan,
Surprising, Rex. Thank you for that
they use
6, 7
yogurt in
months.
their curry sauce. I remember clearly that the curry sauce was very mild, and it was incredibly delicious.
All right, well, it sounds
Nice.
like you two have some expertise to offer. Thanks for coming in. And of course, for more expertise with us, as always, Dr. Hattori.
You know he's got expertise because
Always
he's
a pleasure,
old.
Thank you.
Okay, now in case you joined us late, today's theme, yogurt. Hattori, it's widely produced and enjoyed all over the world, right?
Yeah, yogurt is found in many countries, and here he has splashed some paprika on the chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
Old equals
We're watching
wise.
The challenger sauteing some meat
Indubitably.
with paprika, but what we all thought was chicken, I am told, is in fact lamb.
Oh, okay, not chicken, it's lamb. Huh.
All right, sure did look like chicken in there, but it is lamb.
In Mongolia, they use a lot of yogurt and lamb
Oh,
also.
God, this
they
guy.
should match well.
All right, now, Challenger Ito, now the Iron Chef.
Kuzan?
Hunker down. Yes, Ota.
In this pot, the Iron Chef has a mix of milk, fresh cream, yogurt, sugar.
I've already
vinegar,
started
lemon
my
juice,
old arc.
Content jelly and cornstarch and
Old.
water.
Content jelly and vinegar, too.
Oh,
Yes,
the
that's
eggs
right.
are going in now, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, eggs, right.
Okay, and
I don't know
Ami-san,
what
did you
this
see anything
is.
like this in India?
I bet
Not
not.
that I know of.
All right, now Ito's putting yogurt on top of this one.
On the
This
last
seems
one,
like a
yes.
free-for-all,
He's
this
frying on the stove
episode.
with paprika.
He's lightly sauteed them, I
Now
think.
the onion's going in.
Wow.
Okay, now it
No,
looks
I
like
don't
he'll
think
be
I'll
grilling
ever
it
be
further,
clean
maybe in
shaven
aluminum foil,
This is
yeah.
starting to look good
For the rest of my
already.
life.
It is.
Kuzan?
Yes.
I asked Chef Ito what he thought about today's theme ingredient, yogurt, and he said it's
Yes.
a very interesting ingredient. He says, I'm
I don't
trying to
think I
look on
can
the
do it.
positive side. And as for the number of dishes, he said, I'm shooting for at least 4.
All right, and he's working fast already. Wrap that.
Okay, into the oven, I
Yep,
think.
it'll go into the oven there. Yogurt on top of lamb meat going in.
This is
Oh, yogurt and lamb,
Eastern in terms of
classic.
flavor.
He knows what he's
He's
doing.
put them in another container now.
All right, and now we'll get back to the Iron Chef here.
Kuzan?
Yes.
Believe it or not, to the milk, fresh cream, yogurt, sugar, vinegar, lemon juice, content jelly, cornstarch, and water, and eggs.
I'm
he's
worried for
added
Chen.
Crab meat.
What? Crab.
Yes, crab. And I asked him where this recipe came from, and he said it came out of nowhere. I just created it. It's original, but heaven knows how it'll turn out.
He has no
How about,
fucking
we'll
idea.
call it crab and egg curry with yogurt.
Okay, but it sounds a tad
He's
weird to me.
freestyling.
Okay, hopefully it'll taste a little better, okay? And Chen's already got the rice cooker in action. Can see the steam coming out. But for what? Yogurt on rice? That would be way out from
What's
left
the
field.
Iron Chef
Shark
doing?
fins, huh?
Oh,
Shark
come
fins alone are
on. Do something
tasteless.
less immoral.
So it could match with the yogurt if he does it right.
Okay,
All
I
right,
buy that,
yes, okay. And yogurt-soaked
Kuzan?
shark fins. Could it be? Go ahead.
I just got some comments from Mr. Etsuo Joe, who was the Challenger's boss. at a
Shark fin
restaurant
really
in
is
Ginza. He
like
said Ito was
the
one of
worst
slowest in the
fucking
kitchen as far as moving around goes,
process
but his
of
flavoring
gathering
techniques are top-notch,
food
and that was reconfirmed
from an
at
animal.
the opening of his own restaurant. I think he is one of the best. he
Okay,
said.
support.
I've got no
from
clue
the
what year it's
Challenger's
from.
Former boss, who's looking
I
on,
couldn't
perched
even
up in
give
the
you a
royal
guess.
box for today's battle. Also up there are the Challenger's parents. Shinya and Tamayo Ito. Must be a proud day for them as their son battles here in Kitchen Stadium.
Fukui-san,
Go ahead.
I also talked to Kishi-san, who recommended the Challenger for the Kitchen Stadium,
Yes.
and she said yogurt is a very difficult ingredient, perhaps perfect for a chef like Ito-san, who is known for his theoretical.
I don't
approach
know
to
if
cooking
it's late
skills.
90s because
All right,
there's
we'll
no
keep her on
gack
here, and she's gonna
falling
stick
from the
with her man.
ceiling.
You
And
know,
that's my
she's
only
usually on the
metric of
feasting
judging
panel, out
time.
of sight during the cooking, but she's got a good view today.
That's the only
What
TV
about
I
it,
watched during
Kishi-san?
that
Maybe
time.
you'd like to sit up there all the time. Looks comfortable up there. And the young chef she recommended looks pretty comfortable himself. So far, a little past a quarter of the way into the fray here in this yogurt battle.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
Yeah, they should
Whether
gack
it's
the
hot
loser.
and spicy bean sauce
Yogurt's
or
kinda
that yogurt, and he
gackish.
said, why not
It's like
actually
white
know the
gack.
sourness of the yogurt and the spiciness of the bean sauce should match up great, just like spices and yogurt are mixed in Indian food.
All right, well, Chen's finally warming up to the task at hand, and in his walk looks like bell peppers, red bell peppers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
Chen
right.
hasn't
I wonder if
really
he's ever combined
swayed me
these
so
things
far
with
with his
milk.
dishes.
Well, I don't think so. So far, I think it's all still in his mind, you know?
All right.
Fukui-san.
Yes.
Here on the Iron Chef side, in this pot are scallions, ginger, shangtang soup stock, faitang soup, hot and spicy bean sauce, and shark fin.
All right, here a close-up. It'll be a hot and spicy soup.
Yeah, definitely hot and
It's a
spicy.
standard Chinese dish, but how will yogurt work with it?
Yeah.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
All my
I asked the Iron Chef
immoral
that very
foods.
question,
That's
and he
not
said
true.
it
I had foie
works
gras in
perfectly.
America.
Then he said, wait a
But
minute,
all
who
my
said that? Did I
immoral
just say
foods
that?
I had in
It's
Japan.
definitely, maybe, I have no idea.
Okay, somewhat of a work in
I had
progress
horse,
for Chen
whale,
for the duration
shark
here.
fin soup.
Challenger's side now. He's got some eggplant right
And
there.
every time people would give it to me and not tell me what it was until I ate it.
A multi-cuisine
'Cause they knew it was
special.
fucked
Challenger
up.
Ito, eggplant at the ready and some kind of broth right
Yeah,
there.
horse
Maybe a
wasn't that
bonito
bad.
broth that he appears to be
A lot of
straining.
horses.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Horses aren't
Now
in
he's turned
trouble.
into a Japanese chef.
Bonito and yogurt? How on earth?
Fukui-san?
Yes.
The information
Shark
I've
fin
been
soup
given
was
is that
ass.
This is a bonito and seaweed broth.
Okay, got it. Dried bonito and
Which made it even
Pure
dumber.
Japanese.
And he's adding eggplants?
Yeah.
The soup
and
itself was
his
good, but the
Japanese
fin?
cuisine skills
Ew.
honed during his apprenticeship at a top restaurant in Western Japan when he was 32.
Fukusan?
Yes.
I asked the challenger what kind of tactics that he was using for the
It's like
yogurt
pure
battle today, and he
decadence.
said temperature is the key. At 60 to 70 degrees, the sourness will start to change, and the texture and taste can change at 140 to 200 degrees.
Wow.
He says it's a very delicate ingredient, and I think he knows what he's talking
How are
about.
my
More
yogurt
in
battles?
yogurt than just sticking a spoon
I
in
took
the
a few
cup.
L's at the
And
beginning,
his
but then I
knife
got
here,
used to
is
it.
French?
No, this is Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Purely Japanese.
All right.
And
what's
then,
behind this style of cutting?
I got it.
Well, this is a
Damn, I wish I
technique
could
that
cut
lets
like
the
this.
flavor seep into the ingredient during cooking.
Okay, well that makes sense. And now the Iron Chef with the bell peppers.
Fukusan?
Never
These
get it
red
back
bell
into
peppers
horse
that the Iron
again.
Chef is
It's true.
pureeing in the food
Yes.
processor have been stewed in soup.
You said stewed?
They're soup stewed bell peppers.
All right, now getting the treatment in the food processor.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Why was
Horse
the French
cam is
cuisine
so
challenger
funny.
using a Japanese knife just a minute ago? He
Right.
said it's the best knife for making those small cuts on the surface for letting the flavor seep in, and as long as the results are good, I don't discriminate between culinary techniques.
All right, he can
Cultural
mix and match
knives.
techniques from his French, Italian, and
What, are you gonna use a
Japanese
French
cuisine
knife?
skills
What the
to
fuck are we
show
talking
challenger.
about here?
Fukusan,
Go ahead.
just like that, he's changed hats again, and he's now frying eggplant and bell
Did they have
peppers
any
using
Mexican
olive
food in
oil.
All right,
Japan?
now he's
Yes.
gone
Did they have any
Italian
good
on us,
Mexican
and,
food?
No one here would
Debatable.
Mix that, I think.
Okay, I think he's
They had a good
pouring
Chipotle
cream
knockoff in
yogurt
Tokyo,
together with
though.
something else into these.
All right, and take a look. Some nice looking green beans there, and now the Iron Chef. Whoa, what is
Fukusan?
this? Yes, Ota.
We just saw the Iron Chef pureeing the red bell peppers in the food processor. Well, now he's adding flour to that.
Wow, flour. What do you think?
Well, maybe something like gyoza?
Or possibly a pasta item?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a page maybe from Iron Chef Italian Kobe's book.
That could
Could
be.
it be?
Fukusan?
Yes, Ota.
In this pot, the challenger has rice, which was first sautéed in rice germ oil from unrinsed Japanese sasanishiki rice. He also has onions.
Don't
bell
worry, I
peppers,
won't
and
eat
zucchini
North
all mixed
American
together in
horse
this.
meat.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I
So
haven't been
risotto for
craving
sure.
it
Okay,
since
and
I
here
had.
is Sasanishiki rice, a short grain Japanese
damn,
rice.
I
We
need
got a
some
cross
horse.
Between Japanese and Italian cuisines.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's using the bonito broth
Yes,
now.
right there it goes in.
Isn't that chicken consomme? Oh, no, it's bonito broth. You're right. Sorry.
Right? Right?
Yes, he had that before.
Fukusan?
Yes.
This is, in fact, bonito broth.
Okay, we are clear on that.
Describe
Okay,
the taste of
Iron
horse. Just
Chef
tastes
is
like beef
slicing
tartare,
something here.
basically.
Noodles.
Yes, noodles.
Because I had it raw.
Perhaps he's going to dip them in yogurt? Maybe. Is that what
Wait a sec. Now he's boiled the
I remember
red
human
peppers. He put
tartare
them
had
in the
that, too.
blender, Took them out, mixed them into the flour.
Right, yeah.
Right.
And now he's stretching it to
Apparently,
make it
cooked
nice.
horse is just like has
You
no
see how he's
flavor.
boiling the noodles?
Right, that's what he's doing.
It's to be eaten with a sauce or a
Yogurt
dip.
flavored?
No way.
No.
Well,
no,
how
no.
else could he use yogurt?
I'm not going to eat that. Just no way. Give me a break.
Wow.
All right.
Wait, what is he? What was
Halfway
that?
Point, 30 minutes to go.
What was he
Here's that
cooking?
We know so far how the yogurt.
Someone fill me in, I was just blabbing.
One by the challenger right here. It just came out of the oven. Yogurt
This
with
is
the
simple.
lamb.
It should match
Yogurt
well, right?
noodles?
Yeah, it should match.
Now Ito's going to take a look. Onions there too. Yes.
Okay, now yogurt does have the effect of making meat tender. It's very good at
Hmm.
that.
That looks good. I could go for that. The onions look great too, and I'm sure he'll probably do a little more with this one. Right?
I think he needs to add more yogurt to it, actually.
You do? Okay, now Iron Chef side. There's the rice, yogurt, and rice
Do I cook?
combined.
The last thing I
don't think
cooked
so,
was just
no.
No,
basic
please
Oh, boy, that looks
marinara
great.
pasta.
Oh,
The most
stop.
boring shit you can
Seaweed.
cook.
No, you guys.
Before that, I air fried some chicken.
Stop.
They just added some cheese to it.
Yeah, Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese being mixed
I need
into the
to.
rice. That's a one of a kind.
Was it good? It's alright. I
And
still
now,
have it in my
World
refrigerator.
Rhythms, Ito double barrel chopping action here. The lamb meat, which
Mincing
came
the
out a
lamb.
I
minute
just
ago.
cook some mid
I
pasta
believe
and
they'll have
overload
some
it with like
flavoring
good
formula
ass
from this
cheese.
point on. So yes, you were right about that, Doc. He
Damn,
will
he's
have to do a
sick.
little more with
He's
it.
so
Hey,
sick.
the Iron Chef noodles look like they're done.
Yeah, the noodles are, wow, like carrots.
What a color from that earlier paste.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the color of the red bell peppers coming through.
So pepper noodles.
Like bell pepper noodles, you should say.
All right,
Ah.
Akino-san, that's what we'll call it.
Now, how's he going to combine this with the yogurt?
Looks Italian, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
So this is pasta,
And
right?
he also
Tonight,
used Parmesan
after the stream
cheese.
ends, I'm making some
the Iron Chef is
quesadillas.
trying
You
to
know
be
what I'm saying?
global in his approaches too, it seems.
But you know, Kishi-san has picked up on that, and she's got an interesting take. She told me that she's watched the Iron Chefs extend themselves and go beyond the boundaries
Which
of
is,
their cuisines. But she says that alone doesn't
My
cut it.
favorite activity,
Wow, some
a
harsh
late night
Yes,
quesadilla.
and, that's why she recommended this particular chef to come in today as sort of a warning to the Iron Chefs to sort of shape up.
I guess she wants to show this challenger who correctly mixes the techniques of the three cuisines to the Iron Chef.
Yeah, shark fin quesadilla.
I guess if they want to continue on that kind of approach.
I did pick up some shark fin from my local exotic meats dealer.
It's yogurt. It's mixed into this.
Yeah, right there on top.
And then
Do I use quesadilla cheese? I just use, you know, the grocery store Mexican quote-unquote blend.
Call that one.
Okay, and over on the Iron Chef side, he's got bean sprouts, cucumbers, and chicken with the noodles.
Yeah.
Looks like ordinary old cold Chinese noodles.
Basic everything.
Oh, wait a minute. Why are
I'm
we
gonna
laughing?
start cooking
These
more
aren't
though.
plain old
I've
ordinary
resolved. I've made a resolution.
Kuizan,
Yes.
I asked Iron Chef Kenichi whether these were actually cold Chinese noodles or not, and he said, "Look at them. What else would they be?"
Okay.
No, it's more so up to the judges to judge whether they've used the main ingredients sufficiently.
Oh boy.
Sesame does come from Africa,
Well,
and sesame is
originally, yeah.
also widely used around the world.
Cooking streams are coming. I did get offered a HelloFresh sponsorship, but the terms were disgusting.
Have a dish that combines yogurt
Not
with
good.
nuts, and he is simply replacing the nuts with the sesame.
Okay, so Ito's dipping into several cuisines for his dishes. Little taste test there.
Yeah, Katie, that's exactly where I learned
What
about
quiche?
how shitty
How does she
that
think the
shark fin
chef's
stuff
doing So
is.
far, can you check that out?
Okay, I'm here with Kishi.
HelloFresh isn't gross. It's
What's
actually
your
pretty good.
impression of the battle so far?
Well,
Blue Apron's the
Chen-san
lowest
is
quality, I
trying
think, of
to
all
do
those.
some
Sorry, I'm
new
just talking over
things.
this episode. I'll shut up.
As for
I'll just be silent.
Joe-san, I was wondering how he'll handle yogurt in his French dishes.
Uh-huh.
I think he is.
They got in trouble for using
implementing
monkeys
some
for labor?
interesting
What?
techniques. But I'm a little worried whether he will make it on time.
Uh-huh, and that could be a little trouble, I see.
Home Chef, I think, is the best
All right,
of
Kishi
those.
seems fairly confident
'Cause I
that
used
the
to do 'em a
challenger
lot.
She marched into the stadium is holding his own so far, and right here.
Oh, look at the Iron Chef.
I think it's like a fun relationship
It
activity.
looks like a cream croquette to me. Cream croquette with crab meat. Yogurt flavor?
Any way you
To
put
get
it,
one
you
of
won't
those
find
boxes.
this in any gastronomic
Or you can just pick a
encyclopedia.
recipe and go to the
You know,
store.
always
But
I'm starting to
alas,
think I'm lucky today because you
Yeah.
can't taste anything like this anywhere.
You can't ask a
Yes.
chef to do this at a restaurant.
But I won't order anything like this.
Boy, tough room.
You wouldn't find it on the menu. All right.
Kuizan?
Yes.
Did you see the green sauce that
What's
the challenger
that?
has?
Yes.
It's a blend of basil, yogurt, butter, salt, and pepper, and a dash of olive oil.
Basil, that's what the green stuff was.
bashiru? I tried to grow bashiru
All right,
when I
the
was in
Iron Chef
Japan.
now.
Kuizan,
Yes, go ahead, Ota.
I just
But I
asked
never
the
got
Iron Chef
around
how
to
the
doing
fried
it.
dish with the crab meat turned out.
Okay.
And he looked at me and said, "I don't know. How should I know? I've never made this before in my life."
Well, looks pretty darn good to me.
They look okay from here. I won't reject them.
Yeah, it looks edible.
All right. And remember, Chen had some rice with the cheese mixed in. This is it?
It's done. It's finished now.
This one?
Yeah, it was grilled, I think.
Okay, now see, he's pouring it on top here.
Whoa, this is yogurt and
Boy, it
something else with
looks
it?
almost
Spill.
like a gratin with rice at the bottom, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
I feel bad for Chen. He clearly
I have the
is
list
not
of
into
what the Iron
this.
Chef has in this dish. It's rice, Parmesan cheese, eggs, yogurt, and salt.
That's it?
That's it.
That was simple enough.
Huh,
All right,
I could make
flavored
that.
with egg, yogurt,
I don't know if I want
How
to.
does that sound to you, Akino-san? Huh? You okay? And this is to be steamed?
Damn, they're doubting him.
So,
With the
They're
rice
doubting
at
the
bottom of
legend.
The bowl, the effect here would...
Okay, this will be
What?
heated again like rice and egg curd. Or
She keeps shitting on Chen.
Okay.
Chen might not know what he's
Okay,
doing.
this is egg curd.
With rice?
And the challenger's pies.
Wow.
They're done in the oven. Yes.
Chef Ito's former boss in the Royal Box says he's going to win this if this pie that he made turns out to be a success. Then he yelled, "Keep up the good work, Ito!"
All right. Joe's a great chef himself. He says Ito wins this thing if the pies
I'm
turn
pretty
out okay.
sure Chen's about to
And I
lose.
guess he'd be pouring a little yogurt on top of that to finish
I
up.
think so, yeah.
All right.
the yogurt's already inside.
That's right. Already in there.
I know
Okay,
that the
right,
flavor of the lamb is kept inside, but the question is how effective the yogurt is to the dish.
Well, usually for a pie like this, chefs put sauce around it on the plate. I wonder if he's going to do something like that.
Oh, this is it. This is
All
it.
right, here we go.
Oh
The
man,
Okay.
I'm sure that's
Basil
so
and yogurt
good.
Sauce. That looks great. Nice
Oh.
color.
Yes, what a combination for the sauce. Basil and yogurt. And inside the
Chen
pie,
did get
lamb
fucked
meat
over.
Flavored with yogurt as well. I've never had it, but I like it already.
Okay, it looks
And
good.
now Challenger Ito.
I wonder how Morimoto
adding
would have done in
some
this
black
episode.
pepper to that.
Yeah, it's the crushed peppercorns.
Okay.
I have to say this looks very good.
Fukusan?
Definitely go.
The Iron Chef is now working on his shark fin dish. He says that this is a dish that uses yogurt but can be enjoyed by people who don't like yogurt too.
Doesn't everybody
Nice.
like yogurt?
Well, hey, there's no yogurt in that yet, though.
No, not yet.
You know, I bet
Yogurt
he's gonna
makes me
pour a load of
shit.
yogurt on this later.
All right,
That's
this
it.
one here. Even people
gonna be
who
honest
don't
with you
like
guys.
yogurt. Maybe Chen's referring to himself today. Some folks would say it's a real reach, shark fin and yogurt. Iron Chef Chen, can you do
Whoa!
that
Damn,
again?
stunting on him.
Hey, he called for the yogurt. He's going to add yogurt to this one. And the yogurt is on its way in
Okay,
there.
He's
Yes.
drawing something on this.
I wonder how
That's
this
not the
one's going
shark
to
fin,
taste
is
with
it?
yogurt in it.
You know, that's just not enough in my opinion,
Huh?
though.
Not enough, Doc? You want more?
Yeah.
All right, well, at least
Yeah.
it's got enough to clear the theme ingredient requirement for the dish. Yogurt and shark fin soup, Chinese cuisine and yogurt. This will be a first for most everybody here today. He's rolling the dice on this one, I'd say. But there it is.
I think this is a good combination.
Think so?
Yes. The yogurt will add subtle flavor to the already heavy flavor.
You know, that's not
I'm out.
far from the theory. Shark
I'm
fin
out.
dishes are usually with a vinegar of some sort as a rule of thumb, so...
Fukusan?
All right, yes, Ota.
The challenger is just putting the finishing touches on a dish using white sauce made from white sesame and extra virgin olive oil.
Well, check that out. It looks like a Japanese dish.
I'll take that.
Of course, caviar there. Now it's not Japanese
No,
anymore.
but you're right, it does look like a
But in
Japanese
terms
dish.
of appearance, presentation, it could pass for Japanese. And now swinging back to the
Caviar
Iron
is
Chef
pretty
side, that
close
looks good
to
up.
Okay, so this has
Japanese.
been steamed.
On top, mushrooms and something else.
It's in the
3 minutes left
ballpark.
Now.
Okay, he's added
Caviar's
sweet and
great.
sour
Well, I mean-
sauce on this.
Right
Fukusan?
here, yes.
I asked Chen whether Namiko mushrooms and yogurt match well, and he said, I think so.
Depends if you
probably.
like
That's
raw.
why I'm doing it. Why are you questioning everything I do? Go away, he said.
Okay, well, at any rate, Oda, you stay right on top of him, okay? And today, all of Chen's sentences have started with, I think. Iron Chef's a little lost
But hey,
today.
he's never made anything like
This is
these
Iron
dishes
Chef.
before,
He's
you
sort
know?
of been
One of the
trying to
finest
find his way in
shows
the dark,
on
but
the,
he is the Iron Chef. He stayed upbeat
on the silver
and
screen.
He'll be okay, I think. All right, now the challenger's risotto using a Japanese flavored broth appears to be finished there.
Okay, now he's going to pour yogurt on this, I think.
All right, the last touch, maybe just before serving. Looks tasty as is, though.
Huh.
I'd say.
What's that?
It's like he cooked his like greatest hits and then just poured yogurt on
If you're
top.
talking about the container that the challenger has on his side right now,
Yes.
it contains yogurt, cream cheese, egg yolks, and Parmesan cheese.
Cream cheese as well. Okay. So I'd have to say right here, rather Italian in flavor. Wouldn't you say, Doc?
Yeah, that's what it seems to be,
Okay.
doesn't it?
And Fukusan?
Yes.
One quick final note. I also heard that he will be adding this sauce just before serving because if
Okay.
he did it now, the yogurt would separate from the
30
other ingredients
seconds
back to
to
you.
go.
All right, less than 30 seconds. A theory behind everything he does.
Yeah, we're calling him the scientist today, remember?
That's right. It appears that all of his culinary experiments have come out without a hitch. Kind of an
I don't know about
offbeat
either of
battle
these
today with
guys.
Yogurt. Fought between a unique chef trained
The
in
pies
French,
look
Italian,
amazing.
Japanese cooking, and the Iron Chef Chinese. Nearing the end now. 10 seconds. Both men look like they're done. Chen having thanked his assistants. Ito satisfied with his effort. The last finishing
Look in the
touches, and it's
camera.
up to the
Are they
judges
gonna have his
to decide on
mom
some far-out
talk
creative
about his dishes
That's
for
it.
him?
The cooking's done. The yogurt battle is over.
You seem to be having a great time in there.
Yes, that's right. I was having a lot of fun. A lot of fun in the kitchen, yes.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
And along with the fun, your dishes turned out well?
Yeah, I think I spent enough time on each of them, so they're okay, yes.
So does that mean that you think you've got this one in the bag?
Of course.
So how'd they turn out?
Huh?
He's so cool.
Interesting dishes, I'd say.
Wait a minute. You mean you don't even know their potential, whether they're good or just so-so?
I'm totally lost. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know, really. Honestly, hey.
Okay.
But I see the potential of the ingredient. It was fun, I'll say that much.
Damn.
Challenger Ito has 4 dishes. First,
Sickest
hors d'oeuvre
guy.
with yogurt sauce. Yogurt instead of tofu and a vegetable hors d'oeuvre with a Japanese touch. Caviar adds saltiness.
He's so cool.
Second is creamy.
Even if he
risotto.
loses,
He
like,
used consomme
I
and
lose
Japanese
zero
bonito
respect for
broth,
him.
Mixing them together. The
'Cause he's
yogurt
the
sauce
goat.
with egg yolk and cheese in it
Russ,
adds a
thank you for that
mild finishing
105
flavor to this
months.
dish.
Let's go.
Lamb pie, yogurt flavor. The chopped lamb meat is a perfect match for the pie crust. And the light sourness of the yogurt and basil sauce heightens the taster's appetite.
I bet that's crazy. That looks
Last, he has a
amazing.
yogurt sangria dessert, a Spanish-style
I'll
dessert
pass on
rearranged
yogurt
by Ito
sangria dessert,
incorporating
though.
Yogurt. The Iron Chef has 6 dishes. First, a yogurt cocktail served in a hollowed-out passion fruit. Tasters will experience a harmony between sourness and sweetness. Second, crab foo young yogurt flavor. The red vinegar sauce is just right for the crab meat.
I'm telling you, he just
containing
cooked like
yogurt
his best Chinese dishes and then just
Third,
poured
hot and
yogurt
spicy
on
shark fin
top.
stew. For this
I'm
dish, the
out.
Iron
I'm
Chef
out on
utilized
shark
the
fin stew.
Mongolian cooking technique
For so
using
many
yogurt
reasons.
to control the spiciness. Yogurt and egg custard. In it, fried rice sprinkled with cheese. The smooth texture of the mushrooms makes for a delightful experience. Fifth is red pepper noodles. A cold bowl of red noodles flavored with yogurt, accentuated by
Where's like
cucumbers and cooked
the
jellyfish.
sustenance?
The sauce adds body and depth to the spicy flavor.
You know what I mean? Where's like the
Last, yogurt
the
meringue
solids?
texture like whipped cream, light and fluffy. The prune boiled in
This is a
yellow
liquid
tea ties
dish,
to
a
blend
liquid
dessert together.
ensemble.
For today's challenger, cooking's not just an art, it's also a science. Junichi Ito, armed with skills in French, Italian, and Japanese cooking.
Senile
The cuisine
menu.
he's not schooled in is the one he
It's for
chooses to
senile
battle in
people.
the person of Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi. Chairman Kaga, in unveiling the theme ingredient, has a shock in store for everyone. It's yogurt.
It's
The challenger,
yogurt.
measured in control, conducts 4 experiments for his dishes. Unfamiliar terrain, nevertheless, the Iron Chef comes up with 6. And
6
now the
dishes in
moment
an
of
hour,
truth,
though.
Tasting and judgment. On the panel today are Lower House member Shinichiro Kurimoto, actress Yoko
You think I
Akio,
can be bothered to put
actor
up a
Teruhiko
poll right
Aoi,
now?
and singer Yoshiko
Come
Ishii.
on. What's up, Vindicator?
First, the dishes of challenger Ito.
Yogurt is a fermented product.
I love
so
this
the
voice
natural
actor.
Sourness is the key. I try to accentuate it in some dishes while suppressing it in others.
I didn't think the yogurt would match this well with the okra and the other Japanese vegetables. Well, this is very good.
I've never had yogurt used like this. This is surprising.
The second dish, creamy risotto
Damn, he's cooking
served
it
with
right
the
up on the
yogurt sauce
spot.
containing egg yolk and cheese, is served to the panel. How will it react?
What am I
It has a
looking at?
very complex flavor, but I have to say it's a bit too salty for me.
Yes, it is complex. And as I was eating it, I couldn't figure out whether I liked this flavor or not.
Yes,
Right?
yes, that's right.
You
You're
know-
right. I can't figure out if I liked it or not.
Uh-oh.
The broth, which is made from prawns and clams, is very good. I really love it.
This is a meat pie. It is, as you can see, the most typical
Hell
French
yeah.
dish I prepared today.
I tried playing CS the
Basil
other day
goes
and
very
it drove me
well with the
insane.
yogurt. I'm amazed.
The yogurt inside
I don't know if
and
I
the
can
stronger yogurt
handle
outside
that
blend
game
together to
anymore.
accentuate the flavor. And the pie itself, of course, is delicious. And the ingredients inside are perfect. This is a very good dish.
The meat pie. The meat pie is the goat.
I think he did the absolutely right thing, which was to mince the lamb meat. That made this dish so delicious. Very nice.
I like the taste of lamb a lot. Here, the flavor is encapsulated in the pie. And it matches very well with the yogurt. I really like it.
I was impressed with the
Nice.
various techniques he's acquired. Everything he made came out well, I think.
And now, Iron Chef dishes are served.
I can't wait to see his demeanor during this presentation.
Oh boy. You got me there.
You don't usually use yogurt.
No, I don't, to be honest. It was a good experience, though. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude to the producer for giving me this wonderful opportunity today.
And we, the panel, feel honored to be here.
He's so
best
cool.
when it is still warm. Yeah, make sure to stir it well. The inside is very soft.
Chin-san, I only taste the onions and bell peppers.
That's the intention. Oh. The yogurt is intended to disappear quickly in your mouth.
Oh, disappear.
But I can taste the yogurt. This is very delicate.
This was almost too sour for me when I first tried it. But as I ate more, I found out that the crab fuyung is very delicately flavored. But I must say that the sauce around it is a bit too strong. But if you control the amount, it is good.
And now the hot and spicy
Oh,
shark fin stew,
no.
what everyone's waiting for.
Not this. Oh, even mixed up, it looks even
In
worse.
this dish to neutralize the hot and spiciness. So I thought you could do that with yogurt too.
This is very delicious. Without the yogurt, perhaps this would be too hot to eat. This is very hot. It's really hot.
The yogurt is quite strong
Yes, you're
and
right.
thick, but the yogurt makes it a lot milder.
I would want rice or rice wine with this. This alone would be too heavy.
Star Wars food.
Use your spoon to stir it up.
Not a bad way to characterize it.
It's sour and mysterious. You know, it's sour. You think you can't eat sour rice, but somehow I wasn't bothered by that.
The mushrooms also add to the sourness. I feel like I'm eating sour rice.
Really?
I probably would. I'm sorry to say.
I'll never make this again.
The mushrooms are simply splendid, and the pepper matches very well with this dish. This is definitely not a failure.
Oh.
I put some yogurt in the sauce.
He's so clearly just winging it. It's so funny.
These are like noodles served at a very good restaurant in my neighborhood.
The sauce here on top is extremely
Weird
good.
critique.
That's a Szechuan sauce used often for chicken salad.
Ah.
And you used yogurt in it?
Yes, I did.
いや思ったより辛いですよ
I didn't think so. I was expecting something spicier.
It doesn't seem so hot, but it gets you later.
You think so? So the yogurt...
It was covering the spiciness, I think, in a way.
I had a very good time today. It was a memorable experience. Is it always like this? Everybody eating silently and saying nothing?
I've never had a theme like this.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
It's been, among all the ones we've had, quite interesting.
The Iron
Man.
Chef had some sour tasting dishes.
This
Will
is
he be
probably the
sour
weirdest
by the
episode
bread?
ever, like, theme-wise. So many liquid dishes. So many just viscous liquid dishes. If he wins, Chen's the GOAT. But I'm pretty sure he lost.
ヨーグルト対決この難しいテーマを見事発行させたのはどちら
Oh, Sakai would pull it out for sure.
それでは発表します
Today's panel enjoyed French, Italian, Japanese, and Chinese approaches. For
Here we
sure,
go.
Challenger Ito, the scientist, demonstrated his theory
The
of combining
scientist.
techniques
Oh
of
my god, they have the old woman next to
Theory
him.
here isn't based on theory, it's grounded in taste.
Oh,
And the
it's so
Iron Chef on that
embarrassing.
score, did he deliver? Which man takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
Oh, he pulled it out!
Yes, you! He can't believe it. He won this
Yo, let's
his
go!
way through this yogurt journey, almost a minefield for him, and comes away with the victory when he thought he was stumbling in the dark. He wins, and
Hell
he still
yeah.
can't believe it. All right, let's check the scoring. Kurimoto 17-16 Iron Chef, Akino 17.
Everybody! It was mostly 1 point differentials, but
17 Iron Chef, all close, but incredibly enough, a sweep by the Iron Chef. This was no picnic
damn.
today for Chen, but his bold and adventurous approach resulted in the taste that defeated Ito. Another indicator of why Chen is the Iron Chef.
He's in his
I
happy
also tried
space
some
right
of
now.
Chef Ito's dishes. The taste was very good, but he needed to use more yogurt, I guess. to
Come
win.
on.
He only used it as a sauce. He should have been bolder.
Yo,
and
when the
maybe
grass
made a
is
soup
cut, the
from
snakes
yogurt.
will show. That's all I gotta say about this
I am a
woman.
little disappointed, but he did very, very well, I think.
Oh no, abalone. Oh well. Oh, I even saw who the chef was. I'm not gonna spoil it in case anybody saw. But let's just say there might be some cola consumed this
Serves
episode.
me right. In the medieval era of Japanese history, Yamaguchi Prefecture
No
played
skipping,
a
no
critical
skipping.
role. Many warriors from the time period came here to take down the shogunate government. Here at
That's what I went to Japan to take down the shogunate government. I kind of fucked it up, but oh, Yamaguchi. My buddy was from Yamaguchi in
He
Japan.
is known as an expert at using seaweed broth, which I have been interested in for quite a long time.
Oh.
He uses different kinds of seaweeds for different dishes, which I might add
Is the conjurer of
is
seaweed?
not easy to do at all. He says that the broth is the key to the success of any dish, and I just had to try it for
Sometimes
myself.
they dub the chairman during the intro, and then oh my god, oh wow, that's grim.
In Yamaguchi, Takeshi Kajimoto.
But sometimes they dub him during the intro and then
He
sub him
started his
during
career
the
at age
show.
18 at a top restaurant in Osaka. There
No,
he
that seemed
learned
pretty
all the
humane,
basics of
except for the first
preparing
chop. I
broth.
don't get why he chopped it first and then killed it.
He quickly climbed to an important position at that restaurant.
There must be some reason.
And at 28, he was hired by a top hot spring hotel, Tokiwa, in Yuda.
Yo,
Hot
I'm going back to Japan just to go to a hot spring
Goat
hotel where
seaweed
they
for
like
taking
serve you
broth
dinner in the
are all
room.
very different by where they come from, and the way you use them gives you totally different results in the dishes that you make.
Kajimoto seems to be on a constant quest for new creations, using his broth-making skills as a base.
He's based?
So now, Kajimoto, show us the true way.
Yeah,
of
having a
using
private
seaweed
hot
broth
spring in
and
your
take
room
down
and then
the
having
Iron Chef.
a fucking 5-star
This is
meal
not a show,
delivered?
it's a contest.
Crazy. Crazy luxury. Alright, enjoy the biting of the bell pepper. He's Joker-esque, but he's like King Joker. How much do you think these extras got paid to stand there for this shot? $20? Shit. Paid in exposure.
長年研究をしてきた和食の基本昆布。そんな昆布を使いこなし、出汁にこだわる昆布使いの名手がようやく見つかりました。
It's kind of like,
大きな拍手でお迎えください。
of all the gimmicks you can have, that's kind of mid. He's like, oh, he's good at seaweed broth.
Walking the red carpet into Kitchen Stadium, a strapping young man who's
Like, that's not the most, like, the Conjurer of Oils is the dope name. This guy's the Conjurer of Seaweed Water. It's not as cool.
show us how it's done as he tries to topple an Iron Chef.
It's an honor to be here.
Come on.
昆布使いの名手ということですけれども。
Yes.
あんたに
Yes.
とって出汁とは何ですか？
What is broth
The
to
very
you?
base of my dishes. Yes, it determines the outcome of every dish I make. Yes. Thank you, I'll do my best.
それでは
What is broth
基
to
本
you?
をしっかりと抑えているうちの鉄人たちを登場させましょう。よみがえるアイアンシェフ。
He's gonna pick the weakest target. He's gonna hit the weak spot of the giant enemy crab. I'm gonna reference an old meme here.
Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Masaharu Morimoto. Week in, week out, their creations break new ground.
さあ、誰と戦いますか？
Morimoto-san, please!
The seaweed samurai aims at Morimoto, who's also gained fame at a relatively young age. Masaharu Morimoto, the top chef at Nobu, the
Please,
famous
kids
Japanese
plate
restaurant
too.
in New York, viewed as some as a modern-day warlord, shaking up Japanese cuisine with his neo-Japanese approach. But will the Iron Chef Japanese be able to turn back the challenge of a chef well-schooled in seaweed broth? We shall see.
昆布と相性のいい食材といえば昆布を主食にしているあの高級貝しかありま
I
せん。
think they both can work with this ingredient too.
磯の味覚の
So this will be interesting.
特に今日は地元では象の足と呼ばれる超大物まで揃いました。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。
I remember you could get abalone on my island, like local. Well, that's kind of oof.
今日のテーマはアワビ。
That's a big ass one. But you could get that on my island, like divers would go get them. And I had one, and I was like, oh, this is kind of mid.
Abalone, the theme ingredient. Kajimoto's prepared 10 different types of kelp to produce his magic before we've even begun as he intimidates.
Damn, look how much kelp he's got. He's got a whole display.
All right, opening gong sounds, and right off the bat, the assistants are scurrying around the kitchen stadium. And the challenger and Iron Chef already have dashed up to the ingredient stand, grabbing all the abalone.
I can't really describe the taste.
For what they deem to be the best ones.
It is really chewy, though.
Actually, not exactly. No, there are two different.
Damn,
types.
they're really fighting over
One
it.
is called magai, or red abalone, which is kind of brownish in color.
Okay.
Damn, they're taking all of that
steamed or
shit.
processed other ways. But on the other hand, we also have black abalone, which is great for raw items like sashimi.
Kind of like uni? I'd say it's the opposite of uni.
Red and black and some huge ones there. The big ones known as elephant's feet.
Yeah, that's right. They come
As
from
far
the
as
waters
seaweed
of
dish,
Chiba.
seafood dishes go, not seaweed dishes. Sorry, I'm looking at seaweed.
$300 each.
$300 a pop. Unbelievable. And the challenger there already working on preparing his kelp broth. Going to give it his best shot to win in this battle.
Yeah, this right here is
Damn.
Raosu kelp.
Raosu kelp. What's that?
Well, production volume is very
This guy's
small. Actually, it's
gimmicky.
quite rare, only 4 to
Who
5%
shows
of
up
the
with a
market.
display of
It's good when
kelp?
You're looking for a thicker flavor.
All right, and today in Kitchen
Oh
Stadium,
my
we've
God,
got
give me
10
a
different
break.
kinds of kelp. Should be interesting to see how Kajimoto manipulates all
Morimoto
of these.
better
The young
sip some
man
cola
hails
in this
from
episode.
Yamaguchi.
That's all I can say.
Yes, go ahead, Ota.
Reporting from the challenger side, where Chef Kajimoto is preparing his kelp broth for best results, he says, especially considering the time limitation, he'll be making some cuts in the kelp and then dipping it into lukewarm water. He tells me the best broth is ready when the temperature of the water becomes room temperature.
Didn't know that.
And that's what he's preparing as we speak.
All right, sounds.
I think
rather involved.
Morimoto's
Having
about to
control the
body this guy.
temperature even.
Yeah, of course you have to.
I think this guy's a
keep it
jobber,
boiled
for
and it
sure.
would, smell none too pleasant.
All right, well, we wouldn't want any of that around. Before we go any further, let's introduce today's guest for the battle. First, next to me, actress Hitomi Takahashi.
Pleasure to be here.
I hear you like watching the program.
Yes.
She's new.
And Iron Chef Italian Kobe is the best?
Yes.
You like his approach?
Uh-huh.
Okay, how about Japanese?
Personally, I like Japanese food best, and hearing that today's ingredient was abalone, I was very thrilled.
All right, well, good for you.
She doesn't give a
Thank you.
fuck.
And
Wait, did he just say good for you?
Personally, I like
Good
Japanese
for
food
you.
best, and hearing that today's ingredient was abalone, I was very thrilled.
All right, well, good for you.
Thank
Good for you.
And
Thank
we
you.
also have actor Tsurutaro Kataoka. Thanks for coming.
Hello. Nice to be here.
Your first
He's
time
back.
to see Morimoto?
Yes, it's my first time to see this man from New York.
All right, for starters, what about his outfit?
Yes, he does look like a unique person, an interesting personality. I'm looking forward to his dishes.
Well, every time out of his 4 or
The
5
adoring
dishes, there's
fan.
one's been
Yeah,
way out
he's
beyond the
back.
norm.
The
Really?
balding
So
adoring
don't be
fan.
surprised. And of course, our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And once again, the theme ingredient for today is abalone.
Okay, now look at the Iron Chef here.
Interesting.
What the
Rolling
fuck?
slice job here.
Yeah, he's rotating the abalone.
He knows
trying
what
to
he's
make
doing.
Thin, long strips of abalone. It's kind of like peeling the skin off of an apple, you see? And actually, in some areas, they dry this and sell it that way. Anyway, this is a classic way of slicing abalone.
All right.
Fukuyi-san,
Go.
I asked the Iron Chef what he thinks about today's theme, and he said, I'm really thrilled. In the States, it's been illegal to catch abalone for about 2 years, so today I'm going to go for it using loads of this stuff.
All right, and if they could catch them, they wouldn't throw these ones back. They're that big.
Yeah, I would say so. And also, when you look at the design on the back of Morimoto's costume, this is called noshi. And
That's
the style
funny.
of his slicing abalone just a minute ago is called noshi slicing, or making thin strips.
Wow.
Drown
Maybe
me
we
in
should, get
abalone
that one
juice.
copyrighted. Might be a market for that.
Fukusan?
Yes, take it.
The challenger is still working on that broth that he was preparing before. He's even gone as far as to actually regulate.
I'm so sick of this guy and his seaweed shit. We fucking get it.
Broth making a replay right there again. Temperature.
What are you gonna make, like fucking 6 soup dishes?
The challenger has 2 bowls here, both with lukewarm water, but one has Naosu kelp in it, while the other one contains Japanese kelp for a subtle difference in flavor.
All right, still the same 2 there, and now on the other
No
side.
one's gonna be able to tell.
Grilling the abalone strips?
You're fooling yourself.
Just sliced, actually.
All right, abalone being cued on a charcoal grill. Shouldn't take long for these strips to cook up.
Yeah, he's
We'll
a
see
shell
what else
from
he
Big
does with
Kelp,
them
that's for sure.
After they're done.
Okay, I noticed the challenger is using some azuki beans in this.
Azuki beans?
No? Sure it is, isn't it?
Oh yes, you're correct.
Yeah,
Doc.
Ooh.
Yeah. And some daikon radish pieces in there
Ooh.
too.
Yeah, that's right. And also the innards are in a pot.
But why the beans in there?
Well,
Yeah,
this is
why
actually
beans?
a standard dish. It's called ogura stew with the azuki beans in it. It's quite good, actually.
Never even heard of that one before. All right.
Fukusan?
Replay that
Oh,
shit.
it looks so good.
Is
Not
that a
to
rice
interrupt,
cooker?
but I now know the list of ingredients the challenger has in his rice cooker.
Okay.
Rice, of course, plus the Japanese kelp broth.
I didn't know you could
sauce,
put all
and
that shit in a
guacamole.
rice cooker.
Okay, now this Japanese kelp is the same kelp that Kicho.
I thought you
the
just put
well-known
rice and
Japanese
water in
restaurant
there.
uses. It actually comes from
I
the
didn't know you
same
could put
area of
seaweed in
Japan,
there.
and it's kind of a subtle sweet taste.
Another nugget of knowledge. And now
Another
from the
nugget
Iron
of
Chef.
knowledge.
He's only used to shells.
Yes, go ahead.
In the Iron Chef's pressure cooker, he has the meat of the abalone separated from the shells, and he's stewing both of them in Japanese sake.
So meat in there out of the shell and the shell.
Right, and he's using the red abalone for this stewed item because he knows.
You can make
it.
And
a
also
cake in
some
there?
radish. Right.
Yeah,
thank you, Doc.
actually, it makes the
heck?
abalone tender.
Oh, yes? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and now he's
Oh, yes?
grating abalone.
Oh, what is this called?
This is called Kororo Awabi, or grated abalone. This is really something, actually. You should try it.
Oh, so luxurious.
Wow. All right.
I'm
And
cool.
15 minutes gone already. The grated abalone is almost like a paste in the Iron Chef now. These are the
He's
barbecued strips of
turning that abalone
Yes,
into
go ahead.
spill,
In
yeah.
this pot that we're looking at, the Iron Chef has the grilled abalone strips, and he's going to boil them in just plain old water.
Abalone alone could make a great soup. Maybe he'll do that, I guess.
Yeah, well, chemically speaking, the succinic acid is what tastes good.
All right. And now the challenge.
I feel like
with
the
milk.
challenger's about to make
Here in
like
the
5
challenger's
soups.
pot, we have butter, flour, and milk being blended together.
Never mind, he's making a birthday
That's
cake.
simple enough.
And check it out. He's trying to have a dish with a Western touch in his lineup to compete with Morimoto.
Maybe a gratin.
All right, we'll see. And
Leave
now
that
the Iron
fish
Chef,
alone,
ooh,
that fish.
nasty
Okay,
here.
this is a pike eel.
Spiked pike eel.
Look how he died. He's like, ah! Now he's just being
And
nailed
summer
into a
is
board
actually the
after
best time
death.
for this fish.
Well, it wasn't for this one. And speaking of Western Japan, the big boss man of Osaka,
He's
Toshiro
really been
Kanagawa, is
through
up
it.
in the royal box. How'd he get in? And boy, is he prepared with binoculars in hand. He's even taken notes. Now on the challenger side.
Okay, it's the same pike eels.
That's how you're gonna die? Are they gonna nail you to a board though?
Same ingredient.
Now I think
A
what
la
we'll do
our
is
Lord and
use this
Savior.
for a stew or something along those lines, together with the abalone.
We're back and we're on Iron Chef Morimoto's side chopping.
I know I talk about this a lot,
Cooker's
but just
engaged
how
into his
watching
rice
like
cooker, the
real
challenger
chefs
Chef
chop
Kajimoto
is
has
so
added
cool.
Megai abalone and another broth that he made from rishi
They're so
kelp and
cracked.
bonito.
All right, both with rice and both seem to be following similar game plans. And now, back with Morimoto with the pike eel apparently mincing it, most likely for making fish balls, I would guess.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
guessing the same
want
thing, like fish balls in a soup or something.
Ground
Okay, and just
abalone.
right there, he's combined it
Abalone?
The
with...
abalone, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, Hattori, fish balls, you think, to be served in a soup? Is that the idea here by Iron Chef Morimoto?
That's about all I can figure. I can't think of anything else that he can do with it, really.
All right.
All
We'll see how
right.
it goes.
Kuizan,
Yes.
you're right. In this grating pot that we've been watching the Iron Chef mincing pike eel and grated abalone together into a kind of sauce, maybe.
All right, thanks. Now, this too from the Iron Chef
And
side.
this, I
Doo doo.
believe,
That's
is
doo
liver.
doo. No,
Oh,
that's
okay, I think
doo
he'll
doo.
be grilling this.
He'll be grilling the abalone liver. It's going to be going into the oven pronto right now. And what will this one end up like? Is that what Chef Kanagawa is
Doo-doo.
spying at this moment? Some intelligence being gathered here? And now
He's got
Morimoto,
binoculars?
fish
Sick.
paste he's working. That is now going into boiling water here.
Okay, now these are the fish balls with the abalone in it.
No doubt about that.
Fukusan?
Yes.
These are a kind of dumpling made from the mix of grated abalone and minced pike eel, as well as yams, salt, and soy sauce. And the soup is his own rishiri kelp broth.
Okay, so he's using kelp broth as well.
Sure.
Wow, he's stunning on him. He's like, I can fucking use kelp too. It's not that hard.
Spooning out
I
something.
think he's got some yams here as well. Yam and abalone, maybe.
All right, well, he's hard at work there. 30 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go. Entering the second half of the abalone battle. No halftime break.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Did you see the challenger pasting something on the abalone, the
Yes.
white sauce? Well, that's also grated
That's-
yam
no,
and
that's
pike
spill.
eel.
Okay, Hattori, what's the deal here?
Okay, the same approach with the Iron Chef so far, but
They're just
actually
copying
may
each
steam
other.
this instead.
Okay, now the Iron Chef does have a steamed item too, steamed in sake for a real change of
Yes,
taste.
he did have one.
Fukusan?
Looks so good.
Yes, go ahead, Ota.
In the frying pan, the Iron Chef is adding sake to abalone still in the shell.
Ah, okay, right here.
Damn.
Sake in there. That's bold.
And some of that abalone still looks like it's alive and kicking, but not for much longer, at least with the sake.
Damn, it's
it
really
went out in
writhing.
style.
Is that butter?
And here we've got
Butter?
Butter, yeah.
It's on the carnivore
It's a
diet.
steak.
Well, they do this in New York.
I can't wait.
Yeah, abalone steak. Now, normally, of course, they do it with wine, however. So.
All right, well, there's the first connection to the Big Apple from the Iron Chef.
Drink some cola.
Yes.
The challenger is placing chunks of abalone, which he had previously sauteed in butter, back into the shells, on top of which he is spooning on his white sauce, after which he spreads on a layer of sauteed potatoes.
I love to
and
spoon
top
my
it all
white
off,
sauce
he'll
on
cover everything with
Sorry.
sauteed abalone like a lid.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow, okay, got it.
It's not true.
So
I'm a
the challenger
retainer.
Here sounds like it's working here a gratin of his own making.
Now, the
I'm a
Iron Chef
retainer.
has some wakame seaweed. Now, that's what the abalone lives on.
Well, they're coexisting right there in that pan.
Fukusan?
Yes.
In this container, the Iron Chef is covering everything with wakame seaweed, and the contents are
Nice.
shells, liver, and meat of the abalone. Each ingredient.
I like that
separate,
Morimoto's
but they're all
using
covered with
seaweed just
All
to
right,
stun
that
on the
pan is
guy.
going into the oven right now,
Yeah, into the oven, grilling them as is.
but without anything added there for flavoring. Just as is, right? We didn't
Right.
see him add anything.
No.
Just the seaweed. Well, maybe
Just because
Captain
you
Howard
didn't
caught
see it doesn't mean it
And now
didn't happen.
here's the grilled liver out of the oven, a sheet of grilled abalone liver.
Ugh.
Would you call that mouth-watering?
Throw
Well,
that
they'll
shit
probably
away.
break this into small pieces to sprinkle on something
I
else.
think so too.
Hope so. And now on the challenger side, going into hot water. It's not boiling.
No,
Not going to grill it.
no, you're not going to grill it.
This is the grated pike eel and yam potatoes mixed together, pasted onto abalone.
Well, this is leading me to believe that they'll be used in a stew or soup of some sort.
Well, with the conjurer of broth, we certainly
The
would like to see a very
conjurer
good
of
soup,
broth.
or at least a stew today.
Kuisan?
Yes.
The abalone that you're seeing here were used only to make the broth. So unfortunately, this abalone meat will evidently not be eaten.
Okay, and this is from the Iron Chef.
There must be something lost in translation with the conjurer of X.
Only
You
here
know
in
what I
Kitchen
mean?
Stadium, Katoka, would you have the luxury of doing this at $300 a pop? Abalone just for the broth? What a deal for all of us today. Now, what's the challenger doing here?
I think he's making these into boats.
What?
For serving
Tying-
something.
A container? Huh?
Yeah, a container, a bowl. At least
Oh.
that's what I'm thinking here.
All right, well, he is so well versed.
I'm sorry, I
in
know this
Challenger
guy's like more
Kajimoto
successful than me and like
seaweed. Hope it'll float. Go ahead.
he's like an incredible chef.
Two bowls with the two types of
But
kelp in
it's so
lukewarm water?
boring to be
Yeah,
the
sure.
kelp
Says he's going to
guy.
keep them that way
I'd
for a
rather be
while.
Black
Then
Elf
later
guy
use the
than
best of the
kelp
two
guy.
for a special broth.
Well, that is called hedging your bet right there.
Okay, I see. So he has rishiri and Japanese kelp.
Quite the perfectionist. First getting the best kelp you can find, trying to make broth with two of them, and then choosing the one that turns out best. And that too is another Kitchen Stadium luxury, I'd say. Hey, what
Oh,
is going on?
With the what, this one?
This is one of the
He's
guys
taking
with
notes.
Kanagawa.
They're making a list of dishes for both sides, it seems.
So
Wait,
if you're
what?
scoring at home, that's 6 to
this
4 to
is
3.
the mob?
Okay, I've got an idea what's going on here. Kandagawa's doing some advanced scouting.
Yo,
he's planning to
this is the
challenge
mob.
Miyamoto sometime in the future. He wants to know exactly
It's the
how he
Yakuza.
operates ahead of their encounter. That should be a good one when it does happen here.
Fukusan?
Yes.
I spoke to the Iron Chef for a moment and mentioned that I noticed his dishes were pretty standard.
kelp
today. He's
mob.
like, the people who know abalone best are the fishermen. I'm making items that would please them or
I
anyone
remember
else.
seeing real
Alright.
Yakuza in
Well, looking at
Japan.
his dishes
It's always
so
crazy,
far,
but
yeah,
when
you're
you
right
can
to say that
so
his approach
tell.
is pretty much orthodox.
Yes, it hasn't been the typical Morimoto performance, at least so far in this match. Sorry about that, Katoka.
But he looks so different from the other chefs.
Yeah, but based on what we've
They
seen
square
of
up to them?
Morimoto
No,
up
they
till
don't
now,
fuck
today's
with
been a
like.
rather conventional
Well, that's not
approach
true. They
by
do
the
kind of
Iron
fuck with
Chef
foreigners,
Japanese.
but they don't
Yeah.
generally
15 minutes to go.
All right,
mess
15
with them.
minutes left
They kind of
for
do.
starter. Go.
They kind of dress like a
Crumbs that he's
Cities.
breading onto the abalone with the egg are crushed rice crackers.
Wow, not any regular
Yeah, I played
bread
I played
crumbs,
Ricci
no, crushed
Mahjong
rice
with some of them.
crackers.
It was pretty fun.
Fourth quarter, back with the challenger.
Okay, now how is he going to cook this? Grill it? Fry it? You know, if he fries it, it's going to look like stuffed crab shells.
Well, we'll have to find out about that. Right now, the pressure cooker's been opened with azuki beans inside. What do you think?
Ricci
Will it taste a little
Mahjong's so
sweet?
fun.
Oh, not really. Not even with those beans. And see? He's got pumpkin in there, too. So this will be more like a vegetable stew.
A homestyle
Play now, and I don't
stew.
quite remember how to
Exactly.
play,
Home
but
cooking.
Fukusan,
alas.
yes. A review of the pressure cooker contents includes a sheet of rishiri kelp at the bottom,
Let's,
sake, soy sauce, sweet sake, salt, bonito broth, daikon radish, black abalone, azuki beans, and now, as you saw, pumpkin.
that's a lot of fucking
Does sound
stuff.
a bit sweet, you know, a natural sweetness.
Hold it, home style stew with abalone?
Yeah, rich family's home style stew.
Yeah, Katoka, invite us over sometime.
Fukusan,
Yes.
the challenger just told me that this stew in the pressure cooker is actually a local specialty from Yamaguchi Prefecture.
Okay, I thought so.
And it's called itoko stew.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Itoko in Japanese means cousins, of course, and it refers to the similarity in sweetness between the azuki beans and the pumpkin. almost
Kind of
like they're
reminds me of
related
like.
somehow.
Okay.
I never knew
Well,
that.
actually, no, it
Okay.
doesn't.
10 minutes left now, so it's a regional specialty.
But I had
I
this
thought it was
dish at a
some kind of
restaurant near
local
Mount
dish where it comes
Fuji
from,
that was
something
kind of like a
this neck of the
regional
woods.
special
Andy's fries
that
in
had
there.
like
Yes, deep frying.
so
in they
much
go.
stuff
The
in it.
challenger here.
And it was supposed to be
Okay, I had no
substantial
catch.
for like
Yes, housed in the abalone shells.
manual
being deep
labor
fried.
workers.
Okay, what this will do by
like,
doing
recharge.
it with this, it'll deep fry one side of it. This is kind of an interesting approach.
All right, now let's go back over to the Iron Chef side, shall we? Yes, here we are. He's got some big pieces of liver there.
Now, did he cook this in the pressure cooker?
I believe so. With the meat and liver.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Yes, he did saute them in sake and butter first.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Sake and butter, yeah.
Right.
So we can call this a steak then, I guess.
Okay, now just what's he going to do with the
Got a
livers?
an
Ooh,
abalone
the liver.
steak.
He'll probably use it like a garnish.
As a garnish, aren't they bitter, Duck?
Oh, actually, no, not at all.
All right.
It's creamy. It tastes quite good, actually. Okay, now check out the challenger here.
Yeah, it's not a great
Yeah, this is pike
episode
noodle
for
stew.
people who are
Yeah,
allergic to
seaweed
shellfish.
what's in
Then
this
again,
one? Yes.
This
not
is the
many
boiled abalone
Japanese
that he had sandwiched around grated pike and yams.
Right, that's what he had in there.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one.
dishes
And
are
he'll
great
add
for
soup
that.
to this one.
That's not
Yeah,
necessarily
so that'd be the
true.
way to do
Okay,
it.
a soup with the kelp broth. That appears to be done now, and whoa, take a look at this.
Maybe it is.
Get
I
a
don't know.
load of
You'd
this
know
again
better
here
than
from
I.
the challenger.
Wow.
What a package. Wow.
And Kamioka's also got some lotus roots in there too.
I don't know about that dish.
Now this one is the cousin to the stew
Lot
we were
going
just
on.
talking about, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, a regional
is jiggly.
specialty from Yamaguchi Prefecture, made with pride. And now the
here
Iron
we go.
Chef's rice cooker's opened.
Oh,
Oh,
boy,
no
that
doubt
looks
about
great.
that.
Yeah.
Abalone rice. Who could ask for more?
Look at
Doesn't
the
look great
amount
to
of
me.
abalone.
Well, I've never had one with
Sorry,
so
Doc,
much
I'm gonna eat
abalone.
Fukusan,
Yes, go ahead, Ota.
just to review what the Iron Chef has in this rice cooker: rishiri kelp broth, bonito broth, soy sauce, salt, red abalone, and liver.
Stop, big
Lotus
fella,
Roots
that's
Rock?
enough.
You
It
just
sounds
reminded me I
too
need to
good
finish
right there.
The White
And
Lotus
now,
Season 2 before my
also bringing
Hulu
his rice
subscription
cooker,
runs
the
out in a few
Challenger.
days.
Oh,
Their
boy.
rice is coming out.
I canceled my Hulu
Fukusan?
subscription because I was
Yes.
like, why do I
On
pay
this
so
side,
much
the
for
Challenger's
this?
rice cooker contains black abalone, not red, in Japanese kelp broth and light soy sauce.
All right, he used black abalone
Okay,
and
the
the kelp
black
broth,
abalone.
the key to his creations too.
Okay, I see.
Well, what do you know?
I know
Red abalone,
workarounds
big
for every
abalone, that's
service.
the one
Where
which
to
is
watch
supposed to
that
be better
shit?
for
I don't know
stewing
why
or
I'm wasting my
cooking, but
money.
Kajimoto here has something special in mind, using black abalone for this dish.
Oh,
It looks
Netflix is
good, And so does
trash.
the stew right there, and the deep fried one too, scanning his dishes so far.
5 minutes to go.
All right, 5 minutes left. Kajimoto's already putting the finishing touches on some of his dishes. 2, perhaps 3 look to be done right now. And on the Iron Chef side, the soup's on into the bowls. Very
I'm trying to
thick
get on
right there,
someone's
almost
Plex server, you
looking
know.
like it has a Western flavor to it.
Yeah, it does have that appearance, doesn't it?
Consomme or something else added to get that thickness?
Fukui-san?
Yes.
In these bowls, the Iron Chef has Shanghai white cabbage, mini daikon radish, and a generous portion of abalone sauteed in butter and soup.
All right,
Beautiful.
well that sounds like a winner, Ota. And with the abalone sauteed in
I'd
butter,
actually- that looks
will provide the
fantastic,
Western touch
actually.
here for Morimoto with this dish. We will swing over to the challenger site now. It's decision time.
Fuck, I got a lot of stuff to watch when I think about it. I just finished. Sorry, I'm just ignoring the episode. I just finished Last of Us last night.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
He has finally chosen, and it's the Japanese kelp broth.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
Okay,
That was a great
kelp
season
has
of
a subtle
TV.
sweetness to it, particularly this one.
Okay, so Kajimoto's going for the subtle flavor, and now the Iron Chef has really picked up the pace. Slicing
Yeah, I
the
gotta catch
abalone
up on
here and
Succession.
scrambling elsewhere to add
I'm
finishing
on
touches.
the most recent
What you're
season.
seeing right here are the abalone pieces which were wrapped in wakame seaweed and then grilled. Apparently, he won't be serving them with the seaweed. That was just for flavoring.
Well, the seaweed will never harm anything else, so that's okay.
All right.
Fukui-san?
Yes, go, Ota.
The Japanese kelp broth that the challenger chose.
I'd
is being
watch it
used
just
in
because the
this dish.
performances are
These
so
glass
good.
bowls with
Like
the ice
Pedro
in it.
Pascal,
And
he's
in
fucking
these dishes,
crazy.
He has the raw
I
abalone
love
to
him.
which he has added the Japanese kelp broth that he was planning on using.
Okay, now usually this is finished just in plain
And I'm sure
ice
there's
water.
more.
I guess what he
groundwork.
wanted to do was add originality by dipping them into the broth for a while.
More. There's a lot. They do a lot of shit
Abalone soaking up
that
kelp
didn't happen in the
Okay, now look at
game,
the Iron Chef. He was just putting some
like
cheese
the
on
like the Nick Offerman
Yes, the
episode.
cheese Hatomi-san is talking
Sorry, I don't know
about
how to
is actually
phrase
two
this.
cheeses, Gruyere cheese and Emmental cheese, along with cornstarch, abalone soup, and liver.
Oh
sauce.
no, I feel the
And
same way.
everyone is going to do a surprise
I
thing to this
stopped
cheese
watching for like
fondue. Back
4
to you.
weeks after the mall episode,
cheese
and I
fondue.
just finished
All right,
it.
Now we get the real Morimoto. He's got to have that one unique dish.
Yeah, he was looking rather orthodox today, but, you know, the last pitch he threw us a changeup.
No, more like a knuckleball. I don't think most Japanese fishermen would take this type of thing with them out to sea. So, Iron Chef Morimoto.
Gotta
back
piss.
in
You
his
are
comfort
Billy
zone,
Long
knocked
piss, so
down
I
of
won't
others.
expect you back for a
30
while.
seconds left now. The sheet of grilled liver being broken up and flakes sprinkled on top of the abalone right now. What is that all about?
What is this?
The Iron Chef saving his most curious pitch for the last moments here. 15 seconds left. The challenger kelp broth, the foundation of his dishes.
Speaking of which,
he did have an effect
you
on
reminded me.
Morimoto, except for that last dish. This is the most conservative we've ever seen the Iron Chef Japanese. The final seconds ticking down, and that's it. A great battle. The cooking's done. The abalone battle is over.
How did your dishes turn out with all that
Yes.
wonderful broth?
Oh, the broth is perfect, and my dishes are perfect.
So
Yes.
you're confident of winning against the Iron Chef?
Sure.
For the most part, you seemed rather conservative out there today.
Always being aggressive is stressful, and you get criticized. Like the soup with steamed abalone, I follow the traditional rule of thumb, but always with my viewpoints, though.
So what's the verdict?
Ha! Lord knows.
Challenger Kajimoto is offering 5 dishes. First, marinated abalone. The cold and chewy abalone brings a soothing breeze to the taster's mouth. He prepared 2 kelp broths, but chose the one he determined that would best match the naturally sweet abalone. Second, boiled abalone and vegetables. Based on a local recipe from his region, the broth made from rishiri kelp and bonito is perfect, and the flavors of the vegetables are absorbed in the abalone. Third, abalone and pike eel stew. The kelp used as a bowl adds to the bonito broth, as minced pike eel and grated yam dance in harmony aboard the boat. Fourth is fried abalone, a croquette fried in shell. Thin kelp slices are added as a garnish. He's come up with the French white sauce, adding a Western flavor to counter the Iron Chef. Last, grated yam and abalone over rice. Abalone boiled in kelp broth was grated, mixed with yam, and poured over abalone rice. Again, kelp slices add an interesting texture.
You want to say something to the
The
people?
Iron Chef has 6
What?
dishes to offer.
Huh?
First, abalone hors d'oeuvre. 2
What are you talking
contrasting
about?
textures of abalone are presented. The sauce with gelatin is for the diced abalone, while the sauce with kelp broth is for the abalone strips. Second, boiled abalone butter flavored, a traditional technique of using
want
sake
some
to
boiled
prepare
abalone
abalone.
butter
Its
flavor?
texture matches the butter sauce. Third, abalone and pike eel balls.
You want
For
some
this
fun
dish,
abalone and pike
strips
eel
were
balls,
used to make a
Frankie?
truly wonderful and luxurious broth. Grilled abalone. Abalone served on a bed of char-broiled wakame seaweed. Flakes of grilled abalone liver accentuate the entire experience. Fifth is abalone rice. He used rishiri kelp and bonito broth to boil the rice. It's the aroma of the kelp that ties this whole dish together. Last, abalone cheese fondue. The fried abalone on skewers fondue matches wonderfully with the rich cheese.
And
Texture's another thing
how
tasters will be surprised about. And the cheese sauce also
look up at
contains
the camera.
abalone broth. Challenger Takeshi
He's been driving me
Kajimoto derives
crazy
his inspiration
though,
from the sea, the conjurer of
Last night at 4 a.m. he took his toy mouse onto the bed and he was just tossing it at me because we play fetch with it, and he was just tossing at me at 4 a.m.
Chairman Kaga unveils a theme ingredient well suited to kelp in all its forms. The chefs have
I had to lock him out of the room.
abalone. The Challenger produces a
Which he
balanced
hates.
set of 5 dishes. The Iron Chef answers with 6 in his most conservative approach to date. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today,
You gotta train him? Well, I beat him every day and it doesn't work. Sorry, I'm just
Hitomi
kidding.
Takahashi, actor Tsurutaro Kataoka, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of Challenger Kajimoto.
Well, I needed to make broths very quickly today, so
If
he
got high, he'd just chill
dish
out.
that I had in mind. This one uses Japanese kelp. It's one of the best types of kelp.
Kelp
This
guy,
is really
kelp
so
type
very
guy.
delicate. I'm enjoying the subtle aroma of the kelp broth.
Thank you.
This liver and vinegar sauce, using too much could be too heavy, but with just enough, it's fantastic.
This is a perfected abalone recipe, I think. Very sophisticated.
Perfected.
It's very well done.
His second dish, boiled abalone and vegetables, is sliced up for serving.
What I did here was
Shit,
I
I
added
had Frankie's
abalone to
hair
a
on my
local
hands when I went for a
recipe that
drink.
I like to prepare often.
This tastes
This
like
is
shit.
so tender.
Oh, I think Morimoto's about to lose.
This is wonderful. I don't know what to
I
say.
see the mountains and fields first. As I'm eating, I start to hear the voices of the ocean as well.
Shut the
That's how
fuck
I
up.
feel as I'm enjoying this.
Shut up.
This is not too sweet. It has a subtle sweetness. It's very sophisticated, I think.
If I had more time, the kelp broth would become even better.
The aroma is very nice. It's a little sweet, isn't it?
Come on,
yes, I
Kids
added
Plate
new
USA
onions in
2.
it.
Huh? The onions are adding
yes.
sweetness?
I don't like the onions in this.
Uh-oh.
They make it too mild, in my opinion.
But I like this. It's a subtle and nice flavor. Very good.
Well, I'd like to thank this program for letting
What
me
is
use as
that?
much abalone and kelp.
Really wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
The grated abalone on top.
fuck?
I've never had this before. I'm just trying to say, this makes me so
Thank you.
happy.
This is called grated abalone sauce. This alone, without the rice,
Know
would
it all.
qualify as a side dish for drinking sake. It's very nice.
He brought the rice at the end to close everything nicely. It's a very
it's the
enjoyable
grated.
I
combination.
really
Okay.
like the tender texture of the abalone in the boiled
Would you guys
dish.
eat grated
So
abalone?
tender. Made me really
Thank you.
happy.
I'd give it a
This
shot.
dish has confirmed that preparing kelp broth is no easy task. His arrangement of the courses were very sophisticated. I enjoyed them thoroughly.
And now, Iron Chef.
If I was like alone and you hand me the bowl, I'd like
On
take
US
the
West
littlest
Coast,
thing.
Abalone fishing has
If
been
I-
prohibited for over 2 years,
Uh-oh.
so I haven't been using it. The Japanese abalone I use today is also different from the American one in aroma and taste.
If I was alone,
More than the abalone, this sauce
I'd
is
take just a
very
little
good.
The
bit.
taste is very good.
But if a
but it's
Japanese
bit
man was
tough, you know?
pressuring me to eat it,
Tougher than I
I'd
thought.
take a big bite.
I say this perhaps because I have been enjoying this.
I say that
splendidly
'cause
tender one
I've had
that the
experience in these
Challenger has given
matters.
us.
I don't think so. It doesn't bother me so much. I enjoy the chewy texture.
I guess I'm getting old.
I like the texture of this dish.
Yo, the Japanese
The pike
love
and
chewy
what else is
textures.
in this?
Well,
I've gone to
I added
yakiniku so many
closer-
times they order
I
intestines.
really like the crispy texture.
Fucking
Don't get
chewiest,
me wrong,
flavorless
I don't have anything personal
I
against
thing in
you,
the world.
But I think this is a bit too salty for a boiled item.
The flavor is like that of a clam soup, don't you think? The saltiness of the seafood is probably adding to the salt he used.
I grilled the liver and sprinkled it on top.
Yes?
This will remind you of the ocean.
I feel the ocean and the fields.
So good.
Thanks.
Perhaps this is the best way of enjoying the original flavor of the dish.
Oh, that
Orthodox?
looks
Not in particular.
good. Oh, that's an insult to Morimoto to call him orthodox.
Abalone chunks.
He's gonna be
This
pissed.
is my first time to try his dishes. My impression of the Iron Chef is that he's quite an orthodox chef, and some people have been telling me that he will shock me with his dishes, but I didn't find that, you know?
Wow, Morimoto's gonna go
Dish.
fucking sicko mode next
Can't help comparing
episode.
the two. This dish alone is perfected and very good, but I remember the Challenger's dish, and I start comparing. I'm saying in my mind which is better, which has more
Fast
originality.
hair.
I can't stop comparing.
They kind of all have
Oh,
fast
the
hair.
abalone cheese fondue, what they've been looking forward to. How will this Morimoto creation be received?
I fried the abalone once, as you can see.
This is so reminiscent of
And
his
you'll
time.
be
Maybe even a
dipping
little
them
late for his
just
time.
like this, into the cheese fondue.
I wish I had a glass of wine right now, you know?
Damn.
That would be so great. Perfect.
The cheese
Great,
accentuates the
perfect.
flavor of the abalone, I think. Frying the abalone locks in the flavor.
I always look forward to your unique approaches and ideas. You know, dishes that no one else would dare try preparing. So in that sense, you seem to be a bit conservative.
Yes, he was
Damn.
conservative.
What do they
But I also
want from
concur
him?
that he can be orthodox if he wants to be.
When he goes crazy, they're like, you
moments
need to
away
be
of the two
more
men who will
Japanese.
carry the day.
And when he goes too Japanese, they're like, you need to be more Western. Leave him alone. Let him cook what he wants to cook. Hold up, let him cook. I think he wins though.
日本料理における出汁の意味を教えてくれました。それでは発表します。
I think it's just a sad reality of
$10,000
like
worth of abalone. That's what
rebels
was
in
used
Japan,
Kitchen
though, you
Stadium
know?
today. The challenger, an expert
You know what I
in making
mean?
kelp broth and using the best seaweed for it, has proven himself to be a worthy competitor for the Iron Chef. Against Kajimoto, and with this theme, Morimoto had to pull back from his usual creative.
You don't know?
exploration. Will that cost him
I don't
in the
really know
end?
either,
It's
to be
time
honest
to know
with you.
who takes it, whose cuisine reigns supreme.
Oh, Morimoto took another L. Oh no.
A huge win for the young man from Yamaguchi
Holy
Prefecture.
shit.
He has cut down the Iron Chef thanks to his expertise in preparing perfect broth. All his training and hard work have paid off big
Damn.
time, earning him a
The
shocking
Iron
upset
L.
today over Morimoto. All right, check the scoring. Kano 18-16 the challenger, Takahashi 18-17
Kishi
the challenger, Kato
is the only one who
20-19
went with
the
our
challenger,
boy.
and Kishi 18-16 the Iron Chef. Challenger Kajimoto takes it 3-1 over a stunned Morimoto. The conjurer of kelp broth, the right kelp for the right dish, working his magic.
Yeah,
comes through in the
16,
biggest
shit.
moment of his career. Takeshi Kajimoto defeats the Iron Chef.
The challenger's rice was just awesome. That was the key. It never left my mind, you know?
The abalone was tender and perfectly flavored,
Man.
though subtle. I was very moved.
Which one is Gaki? Which one is that? Alright, the question is, do I get off stream and make a quesadilla, or do I remain on stream for one more episode? And I'm conflicted. Alright. We'll do one more.
If memory serves me right, Princess Sita is
Blue
the
crab?
granddaughter of Rama IV, the king portrayed in The King and I. We have found a woman who has learned royal Thai cuisine from the princess herself.
To be honest, I could probably cook a quesadilla while
She
this
now
episode's
runs a
going
cooking
on,
class
and then do
to
2 more.
introduce formal Thai
Help,
cuisine
thank
to
for that 2
Japan.
months.
Katsuyo Kobayashi was once a student of hers.
Should I do that?
Meanwhile, she has been acting as advisor to many famous
Hey, you
Thai
guys have the
restaurants in
iPad.
Tokyo, such as Tetes and the Rice Terrace.
Titties? Sorry, that's not even close to titties. I'm just stretching it.
To my kitchen stadium, a missionary of royal Thai cuisine to Japan, food critic
Yo, girl, let me
Miyoko
see your
Sakai.
tetes. Woman contestant, rare.
With her husband, who was assigned
But I feel like
to the
they
Japanese
normally
embassy.
body the male contestant when they're on there, or the Iron
While
Chef.
learning the language, she attended cooking schools and college courses.
I want to stay
learn
for this part.
everything about
I need the
Thai
intro.
food.
Oh, Thai cook? Let's go.
At a gathering to taste a full course dinner at Royal Thai Delicacies,
Trent, thank you
she
for that
met
3
Princess
months.
Sita.
They do. I am putting kelp in my
The
quesadilla.
princess became very fond of Sakai and started to give her private lessons.
Whoa.
After returning to Japan, Sakai published many books while teaching her own classes. She is now the prominent name in Thai cuisine
don't know, man.
in Japan.
She
Sakai's
seems
dishes
cracked.
are
Look at
harmony
that.
of
What the fuck is
spices,
that?
Sweetness and sourness. She follows the royal path of Princess Sita's recipes. And this time, Sakai chooses to challenge the Iron Chef Italian.
I like how sometimes I don't like it, but sometimes they're just like
Hearing the
forthright with who they're challenging, and then sometimes it's a big reveal.
Thailand has offered to attend and
The ambassador of Thailand?
from the royal box.
Whoa.
So now, Sakai, grace us with the wonders you have learned from Her Excellency, the Princess of Thailand.
I want the viewers to experience how wonderful real Thai cuisine is.
Okay. I'll try my best. Alright, be right back.
今日はタイの駐日大使ご夫妻をお招きし、どうもようこそ。ようこそ。この場にぴったりの挑戦者を選んでみました。タイのプリンセス直伝の正統派王宮料理を日本に伝える挑戦。さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。タイ料理研究家酒井美代子。
Now making her entrance into Kitchen Stadium is Miyoko Sakai, attired in a formal Thai dress. She's learned everything about Thai royal cuisine from Thailand's Princess Sita. And with Thailand's ambassador to Japan and Mrs. Ambassador looking on, this should be a fascinating battle today.
どうもようこそ
It's a pleasure to be here.
大使もいらっしゃいます。やっぱり緊張なさいます。
Yes, I am nervous.
タイ料理の一番の魅力は何ですか？
The flavor is wonderful and it is a healthy food. Thank you.
どうぞ頑張ってください。
Thank you.
それでは今日あなたと戦う鉄人を取り揃え
Yes.
よみがえるアイアンシェフ。
Ascending into Kitchen Stadium is Iron Chef Italian Masahiko Kobe. Trained at Enoteca Pinchiori, Italy's top cooking academy, he never fails to draw raves for his culinary adventures. With his sophisticated techniques, he's always looking to expand his horizons. But today, how does the Prince of Pasta contend against recipes from the Thai royal family?
タイの駐日大使も試食をする今日の戦い。そこで今回は王宮料理でも頻繁に用いられるタイでの最高級シーフードにしてみました。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。 渡り貝。
And already with this theme ingredient, Iron Chef Kobe behind the 8-ball. Challenger Sakai, schooled in the royal cuisine of Thailand, has a leg up with blue crab, used in Thai royal dishes as the theme, while Kobe's unaccustomed to it. All right, opening gong sounds, and no way an unfamiliar theme ingredient is going to put the damper on Kobe's bolt out of the gate. Look at that, as usual, a sprint to the stand to get his mitts on the best crabs, and very live crabs, Hattori.
Yeah, actually,
How's
they
it
can
going,
cause
guys?
you a whole lot of hurt if they get a hold of you. I've actually
Who's
cut my
winning?
finger doing this myself. And crab in the Thai language is called poo. And in Italian,
Oh,
it's
Kobe.
granchio.
I hope Kobe
And
gets
crab,
bodied.
a popular ingredient in Thai food. Now, the
I'm
first thing,
rooting
of
for
course,
him.
is you got to get rid of their claws.
I mean, not
before
him.
doing
I'm
anything.
rooting for her.
All right, and
Oh my God, those
Kobe
crabs are still
is
fighting.
just
They better not
going to
boil them
try it
alive.
right
They
now,
better
but
put
these
them
crabs
down
are saying,
humanely.
no way, buddy.
These blue crabs are from the waters near Fukuoka Prefecture, down in Kyushu, the southern island of Japan.
Okay, and I see that some of the crabs have already been declawed, but others aren't, and the Iron Chef's first order of business here to battle the crabs. And now over on the challenger side, Sakai here is using...
Okay, she's using the stems of lemongrass.
lemongrass stems, and she's put them into a deep tray of hot water. Miyoko Sakai, a missionary of royal Thai cuisine in Japan. And up in the royal box are the Thai ambassador to Japan and his wife, here to watch this battle involving the cuisine of their country. Mr. and Mrs. Ambassador.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I have some comments here from the ambassador about today's theme ingredient, blue crab. He says, blue crab is my favorite. I'm looking forward to the tasting portion of the show. Good luck to both chefs.
All right, thanks, Ota. And now let's introduce our guests for today's blue crab battle. Next to me, last time she was here was for the bamboo shoots battle. We have actress Kayoko Kishimoto. Thanks for coming in.
Hello, nice to be here.
Kishimoto-san, Thai food, what's the first thing you think of?
Tom Yum Goong.
Thai hot and sour soup. Anything else?
Nothing else, sorry.
Tom Yum Goong's the only Thai food you know?
Yeah,
Actually, it's ranked as one of the world's top 3.
that's all I know, yeah.
Well, you'll find out more today.
Okay.
And also with us, his first time to be here, from Jeff United, soccer player Nobuhiro Takeda. Welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
One sport they have in Thailand is kickboxing. Sometimes you guys do
Yes.
that out on the soccer field, right? Anyway, you been to Thailand before?
Yes, for matches quite a few times.
So, Takeda-san, you know a little bit about Thai food?
Yes, I like the food.
Okay, glad you're here.
Thanks for having me.
So for today's battle, we have Kishimoto and Takeda as our strikers, and our goalie, Doc Hattori.
That's always a pleasure.
Expert
Fukui-san?
commentator, Yukio Hattori. Yes.
The list of ingredients that the Iron Chef has in this pot is a short one. He has garlic, olive oil, and of course chopped blue crab.
Okay, and as
No,
you can
I
see,
don't
the
boil my
blue in there.
quesadillas alive.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry.
think he's working on soup here.
Okay, a soup already in
Yeah,
the early
Did he boil them
And
alive?
This is the broth being made.
Because Gordon Ramsay,
This could
he
be the soup
fucking
itself, actually. See, the pot is
humanely
quite big, right?
stabs him in the
big
head.
pot, so it could be the soup.
Okay, now look at this.
Bullshit.
The calendar is working on, it's called ka. It's a type of ginger.
The
Thai
woman
ginger.
did?
They call it ka over there.
All right.
Oh, of course, the woman did.
This, so our challenge
Figures.
well-versed
They
in
boil me
Thai
alive
cuisine.
every time I'm in a relationship.
So we'll look for some luxurious
Hey,
dishes
Frankie,
today
don't
Yeah,
jump
there's
up
going to
there.
be some sophisticated stuff out there.
to enjoy for sure. Now back to the Iron Chef's side. Doc says this
That's
will
not
be a
based.
soup. Zuppe
I'm just
in
kidding.
Italian.
It's not true.
Zuppa.
Oh, zuppa. Hey, you don't have to laugh so hard. I'm going to have to ask the guys to edit this part out.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I asked the Iron Chef his opinion on Thai food, and he said Thai food usually has a strong coriander aroma to it. He says, I do like Thai food, but some of it is just too hot.
Yeah. Some like it hot, some don't. And if you don't like herbs, maybe it comes on too strong. How about you, Kishimoto-san?
Oh, I like them. Yeah.
And you, Takeda-san?
Not so.
Not so fond of them, huh?
Right.
All right.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
The challenger responded to Iron Chef Kobe's comments, claiming that Thai food is too hot. She says there are 3 types of cuisine. Royal cuisine, indigenous food, and home cooking. Royal cuisine is very mild so that the king won't perspire when he's eating it, and so it's just right for the Japanese palate.
Huh, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a very sophisticated, delicate type of food.
So you're not reaching for a cold one while you're eating. Okay.
Oh, the eggs look good.
Crabs from the challenger side here.
Oh
they
boy,
look
yeah,
good.
look at that.
They're alive.
Watch out, careful.
Okay, now right now during this season, they're ready to lay eggs, so the eggs are on the outside.
All right, and they're still trying to hold off the inevitable, these guys.
Oh, okay, I see some gelatin noodles here. This is called harusame in Japanese.
Right, and this is a common ingredient in Thai dishes.
Yeah, they're called unsen. It's quite popular.
And into a bowl, so perhaps maybe a seafood stew?
That's what it looks like,
okay.
yeah.
Unsen noodles going in, yes.
In this pot, the challenger has those noodles, and underneath those, sesame oil, salad oil, and chopped crab.
Okay, got it. And the Iron Chef now has rolled out the pasta machine and is rolling his own pasta-wise. Crab with the shell in pasta, maybe a bear to handle, but it does taste great.
Squeeze on?
Yes.
Into that earthen pot, the small one we saw the challenger using earlier, she has added crab eggs.
Okay, the eggs went there.
Okay, yeah, she was doing that. But what's she pouring in here right now?
Fukusan,
go ahead.
Let me update you on the ingredients again.
Okay.
The challenger has added sesame oil, salad oil, chopped crab, gelatin noodles, crab eggs, pepper, Thai seasoning, Thai soy sauce, and oyster sauce.
All right, and something else went in there too.
Okay, so pak chi, or coriander, on top.
Okay, and now, yes, we're starting to smell a very nice aroma over here. Go ahead, Ota.
I asked the challenger how she feels cooking in front of the Thai ambassador and his wife, and she said it makes me really nervous, but I'm going to do my best to show everyone the world of Thai royal cuisine that Princess Sita has taught me.
All right, and take a look. Very colorful, some of the flora and fruits of Thailand brightening up Kitchen Stadium, and decorative motifs in place for today's battle.
Yeah, if you look at the carving techniques, I think these are some of the best in the world. Now, these here are made from vegetables and fruit. Just look at that.
Oh, hey, you guys are being extremely sexist in here.
Like this one right here, that's made from carrots, and the one below it is from
When I
pumpkin.
left.
Amazing. Thailand. We are blessed today to enjoy
I had to come
the
back and
atmosphere
keep you
of
guys
royal
in
Thai
line.
cuisine and the food, too.
Oh, look at this. Green papaya. Now, they use this quite a bit in Thailand.
So this eventually turns into the color of the papaya we know?
Right, yeah.
Yes.
I asked the challenger once again about her stewed type dish in the pot, and she said it's a very popular dish at her cooking class. People may think that royal cuisine is complex and that only royal chefs can make it, but she says I'm choosing some simple dishes that anyone can prepare at home. Back to you.
Okay, so Miyoko Sakai doing her best to promote Thai cuisine in Japan. It has become popular in recent years, especially in Tokyo. And now, back to the Iron Chef, hand twisting.
Yeah, I remember. This is a pasta, and he's twisting it in his hands. He did this in another battle at one time, did he not?
Yeah, it's been a while, though.
Now, this is called trofie.
Well, no shake and bake for him. He's doing the Italian twist.
Okay, now, if we can get a look at what the challenger has pulled out over here.
Okay.
Right here, this is a mortar, a stone mortar. And it's a must-have item at Thai homes. They use it for...
Do you guys have a stone mortar at home?
They have.
Okay, just like in Japan, we use earthenware for the same purposes, and she's got some chili peppers in there. I guess she'll ground up.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Okay, now over to the Iron Chef, some type of fruit or vegetable.
Oh, next to your computer? That's a good place to have it.
Rings of something.
Okay, the lid goes on, and it's being snapped down.
Fukuisan?
Yes.
They are winter melon slices.
Okay, winter melon rings. That's it. Winter melon slices into the pressure cooker.
Oh, so sorry, kicked my desk.
To twist. Go ahead.
I asked Iron Chef Kobe why he's making the same pasta he made when he was making his debut, and he said, because I think this would be the best way to enjoy the flavor of the crab, and I have confidence in this pasta dish. I can't afford to make any mistakes with the ambassador watching.
Ever the diplomat himself, and that's it. He made this type of pasta in his debut match. Yes.
He looks like such a little
the assistants for the
bitch.
challenger have
Fuck
been
Kobe.
removing crab meat from the shells for quite some time now. They just made the comment that they've been doing this for over 15 minutes, and they're really starting to dislike these crabs.
Well, they're getting a little crabby right now. 15 minutes hunched over the crabs. But come tasting
Kobe
time, I'm
sucks.
sure everyone on the panel will appreciate all the fine effort put forth by these guys. Keep it up, okay?
Yeah, it's going to be a good thing for the tasters not have to deal with the shells. That gets a little monotonous.
Yes.
No, he did something. He was very
racist
racist during an episode against a Mexican food-oriented chef.
But the designated crab meat collector's really into it there.
He talked a lot of shit about Mexican cuisine.
Yes.
I inquired of the Iron Chef about his tactics today, considering they don't use this crab in Italian cuisine, and he said he's going to employ recipes that usually call for scampi prawns or other shellfish.
Okay, seafood item, Italian cuisine. He'll figure something out, trying to stretch his winning streak to 4.
And Fukui-san?
Yes.
This paste that the Iron Chef is handling right now contains cornstarch, olive oil, crab meat, and crab brains.
And you said cornstarch?
Crab brains.
That's right.
So maybe crackers, crab crackers? I guess they'll be smart ones, huh?
I've never seen anything like that, though.
All right, right now it's in one piece, and he is moving toward the oven. Is it going in? Okay, yes, he's going to slip it in the oven. Go ahead.
Referring to her poor assistants taking up a lot of time getting the meat out of the crab shells, the challenger says it's essential in royal cuisine to make it easier for the king to eat. Some of the meat will be going back into the shells later, and I feel sorry for them, but they...
You guys need to make it more easy for the king, to eat.
Cook it, then put it back in?
You have
Oh my, what a lot of work.
Okay, now I'm seeing crab meat and what is this, potatoes?
Looks like it. What do we have here?
Could be.
Some fried potatoes. Go ahead.
What you're seeing here is crab meat and pickled daikon radish called takuan.
Ah, okay.
Yes, pickled daikon.
Can't blame you, Doc. Look just like potatoes right there.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how this is going to work in Thai royal food, though, with daikon.
Okay, halfway through. Go ahead, Ota.
I asked the challenger about the takuan, or pickled daikon, and she said it's widely used in Thai food. Both Japanese and Thai pickled radish are quite a bit alike.
Something in common, Thai and Japanese food. Now, swinging back to the Iron Chef.
Okay, now he steamed that.
Yes, the winter melon rings. Yes.
In the top part of this cooker is the winter melon, and the lower part contains garlic, olive oil, chopped blue crab, onions, red pepper, tomatoes, and what they call sambuca.
Sambuca?
Yes, it's a sweet liquor, he said.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet liquor.
It's a liqueur almost.
All right, and we're looking at a soup here, I guess. Crab soup with winter melon. Some of the ingredients being caught in the strainer there. Well,
Isn't the winter melon a bit big?
Actually, I think he's making them to absorb the flavors, hence the size.
okay, now back to the challenger and some egg.
Yeah,
going
using
into that
crab eggs
mixture.
there.
Okay.
Maybe crab meatballs?
Squeeze-on?
Yes.
The ingredients the challenger has in her bowl are as follows. She has ground
All right, I'm
pork,
back.
boiled crab meat,
Sorry, I had to get
onions,
some
black
hot
pepper,
sauce.
and
You
egg
know what
all
I'm
mixed
saying?
together.
Okay, well, as far as I can make out here, this would be a mixture for some sort of meatball. Or maybe a crab cake. Now, back to the Iron Chef. Is this all the crab meat his designated crab meat collector came up with? Doesn't seem to be a lot there to go around. And now he's giving it a tender nudge or two right there, a pat on the pan. Huh.
Squeeze-on.
The eggs look really good.
Go ahead.
In the Iron Chef's frying pan, he has 10 whole crabs worth of crab meat.
You're kidding me. 10
This
crabs?
much with 10?
Wow, 10 should be a lot.
Wonder if he's planning to make a sauce with this for his
He's not
boss.
resourceful with the
At any
crab.
rate, don't think there is enough here to go back into the shells.
Squeeze-on.
Yes.
Correction, make that 12 crabs worth.
Huh? 2 more? I thought there'd be 2 less
It's not much
there.
of a change.
Okay, now look, she's stuffing onions here.
Yes, one of Challenger Sakai's assistants here stuffing their sides mixture of crab meat and ground pork into the small onions. Stuffed onions going down next to some green and red peppers in that tray. But I have no idea here what type of dish they're working on.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have no
Okay.
idea.
Are these the papayas we saw before?
Okay, yeah.
This is the same wife
Thinly
as
sliced
before.
green papayas, right.
Okay, and she's been working
I
with
don't
them
know
in
what's going to happen
the
there.
stone pot. Yes, Ota.
As she said she would, the challenger is now putting some ingredients back into the crab shells. They are a mixture of garlic, red pepper, cherry tomatoes, steamed crab meat, lemon juice, green papaya, and nampla.
All right, a salad, my guess, is some kind of variation of a green papaya salad.
And
Yeah, you could be right there.
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Now one of the challenger's assistants is washing rice in ice water.
Huh? Rice in ice?
What?
In ice.
Rice in ice.
Okay, I get it. Now, this is a traditional royal cuisine. Now, back in the days before air conditioning was around, if I'm not mistaken, they will boil or steam the rice and serve it in ice water. They had this as a summer
Rice
food.
and ice water?
Rice
Yeah,
and
they had
ice?
that in Thai food.
Well, this will be another first for us.
Yeah, it's a recipe, cow tea.
Okay, and now here is the Iron Chef working with some very thin pasta
Squeeze
and
on.
mayonnaise in the
Yeah,
bowl. It looks
yeah.
like. Go ahead.
Yes, the Iron Chef has mayonnaise and mustard in this bowl.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe
What?
this is like a lasagna.
Huh.
I could be wrong, but
With
you know, the
mayo
crab
and
meat on top
mustard?
could
All
work.
right.
All right. Well, there it is going on.
Now, he could add the paste he was making on this, too.
What? What do you mean? The paste added to this?
You mean served as it is?
No, I think what he'll do is grill them.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now here come.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I could do a
avocado
cheese
slices
pull
going
if I
down.
tried.
Yeah, or you could serve this, as you say, like cold, like a terrine, one way or the other. You know,
All right.
whichever
Well,
way
at
you
least
want.
looking at it right here, avocado seems like a winning addition to this one. Now back to the challenger.
Squeeze-on.
Yes.
About the rice and ice dish that she was preparing, the challenger said in the past ice was a very rare commodity in Thailand, so
right,
rice and ice
cheese
was a
bowl.
luxury that the royal family used during the hot summer.
Doc Hattori right on the mark.
Pretty
once
sick.
Again.
Oh, the soup looks so good.
Yeah, she was adding a lot of things to this.
And there she takes a taste test. And since this cooking's meant for the royal family, common folk like us couldn't even imagine what it would taste like. And here a replay
It's
of
crunchy,
a flavoring
chewy,
she added.
cheesy.
Okay,
Yes.
This jar contains something called chili in oil.
Okay, chili in oil. Yeah, it's red chili dipped in oil.
Okay, should be spicy.
And nampla, which is like a fish soy sauce per se.
Right, this one we've seen in Kitchen Stadium several times.
At last, something that I know.
Yeah, they actually have this at supermarkets in Japan nowadays.
Yeah, I was getting lost seeing so many things I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing that
All right,
we
I'm
have
back.
Doc Hattori here, though. Nampla,
I just ate 3 quesadillas. I wish I made 4.
Referring to his dish with avocados and crab, the Iron Chef told me that it will be like a cold lasagna. Of course, there's no recipe like this in standard Italian cuisine, but he's suggesting this as a summer pasta dish.
Okay, lasagna.
Cold lasagna.
Okay.
It could work.
Yeah, I made one for you
Yeah,
guys,
well,
but I
this is a
ate
first
it.
for
I
us.
ate it.
We'll
I
call
ate it.
Kobe's cool lasagna.
No, I don't have a car, so a steering wheel tray wouldn't really help very much.
Takeda-san.
Yes.
Come on, get in here. What do you like best so far among the ones being prepared? Either side. Tell
There's
us.
flour
I
tortillas.
like avocados, so I'm
Flour.
going to say the lasagna. It looks
Get
refreshing.
a Logitech
And
wheel
you
to put
keep
it on.
those
That'd be
on?
pretty
That
sick.
scared me.
Hold on, we're okay.
The Challenger's soup
Really?
looks good.
Yeah?
It has so many different ingredients.
Yes, the soup is looking good. Inset picture, close-up shot of it.
Yeah, if she has prawns
Inset
in it,
picture,
it'll be
close-up
like
shot.
Tom Yum Kun.
Right, yeah.
So this will be Tom Yum Poo.
Tom Yum Poo.
Now, to the Iron Chef's side, he's mixed rice and crab meat, apparently. Can see
Let's
some
go.
cheese on there, too. Let's get the lowdown. To go.
This mixture from the Iron Chef is a combination of crab meat, rice, mozzarella cheese, tomatoes, and eggs, and he's rolling them into balls and breading them with breadcrumbs. Back to you.
Not gonna lie, that
Okay,
sounds
this is a
delicious.
The mixture for Italian croquettes, Iron Chef variety,
Yeah, it's Alentino.
with crab meat.
Right. Yeah.
And now over to Challenger Sakai.
Okay, now this is the one, the rice in ice water.
Huh.
Now she'll be pouring ice water over top of this.
Okay, that's it.
No flavor at all?
Well,
There's nothing?
no flavor to the rice per se, but there will be flavor added to the water. I can't exactly remember what it is that they're going to add to it. We're going to have to wait and see, but there will be a flavor to the water, yeah.
Okay, 10 minutes left.
Yeah, look at
Eh?
the Challenger here.
Flowers?
Yeah, flowers, jasmine flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, now I
Oh,
see.
it's going to go on the rice?
Too
Exactly,
elegant.
Right, yeah.
Well, what is the idea with this, Doc, floating them?
Well, she's floating the flowers on top of the mineral water, as you can see, not directly submerging them, right?
It doesn't look
And
like.
she's
How
trying
did
to add the fragrance of
aluminum
flowers
foil?
to the water? Now, usually what they
No,
do
this is some
they
hokey
would
bullshit.
Be doing this and then kind of keeping it like this overnight.
One night.
Yeah.
Unreal.
So the water would have the fragrance of jasmine flowers. Now, royal cuisine requires time-consuming work like this. So
Incredible preparation.
I don't
Okay,
believe it.
now,
It
back on the
works?
Iron Chef's
Are you
side.
sure?
he's trying to create some sort of modern art with crabs. I don't know, one claw up, something. What is it?
All right, there. I think these are the crab
Look at
brains.
that.
He was sauteing them before.
Right. And I hope for his sake.
I hope
he
when I
puts
die,
something
someone
a little
sautés
weightier
my
onto that open
brains.
shell.
Make some use
Now
of
back
my
on the Challenger
my
side, what a
corporeal
contrast.
existence.
Look at these steamed crabs
Yeah, so
here.
it looks like, yeah, boy.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
These on the plate have been grilled, actually.
Oh.
The steamed ones have had the meat removed.
I have the
Alright, these
organ
are
or
grilled.
not
That's
organ
right, okay.
organ
Okay,
donor
yeah, right, there are crabs
thing on
in
my
the
driver's
Grilled
license.
crabs they are.
I should
Yeah,
make
only
it very
doesn't say,
specific,
boy,
like
grilled
only
crabs
my
are
brain if you
wonderful, taste
saute it.
great.
And Doc, this one looks done too, right here.
Okay, now these have been steamed?
Yes, the meatballs, I think, and the stuffed onions with some peppers, and the way she's setting them up there looks like they'll be served with
No,
the
that's
rice
on
and
you
ice
guys,
water, and we haven't
if
certainly
you
seen
wanna see
anything
it
like
as
that in
Oregon.
Japan.
Well, you know, we're talking royal Thai food here. Come on.
Yeah, sure are. All right, and that's the set.
But we're seeing many items that look like they'll taste refreshing and subtle.
Well, yeah, royal cuisine is a little different from regular Thai food. Yeah.
Okay, now this is the
Soup.
Okay, the soup, tom yum poo,
Yes, Tom Poo.
and wonderful
Tom
china it's
poo?
being served in. That looks great.
Yeah.
You guys remember the episode that was
Now
all
back
about
to
the
Iron
China?
Chef's side, yes.
I forgot what it was
crab shells,
called.
the Iron Chef has combined fatty oil,
What am I looking
olive
at?
oil, crab meat, and gelatin.
All right, so something.
Why gelatin? They were so
Get some
gelatin
salad
centric
Huh? This
back
is
then.
salad?
Yeah, he's got Alentino, right?
They love
All
that
right,
shit.
Now, here is the croquette just out
Looks
of the frying
good.
pan,
Yeah,
and
so-
it's a match right there.
Yeah, these would be hors d'oeuvres, antipasto in Italian.
I don't want no
Okay,
fucking
finally, now
gelatin.
we are starting to get a glimpse
Sorry.
of what these dishes
Just hit
are
my
going to
microphone.
look like when they're served. And now look at this
Oh, the
soup into
Challenger.
the melon. Yes, from the
boy,
challenger
that
side
looks
here.
wonderful, doesn't it?
Fukuzawa,
Whoa, what the
I asked the
fuck?
challenger about this soup, and she said, I thought this winter melon would make a beautiful decorative bowl to display and serve another soup that I decided to make that the princess had taught me. It's an asparagus and chicken
Yo,
soup.
fuck royal food. That's where we went wrong.
Carving and a serving presentation.
I'm with the
Now
people.
back
Give me
with Kobe,
people
3 minutes
food.
left. Right here.
Grilling them.
Yeah, also grilling the crab. So we're going to have 2 sets of grilled crabs here.
Okay, both with grilled
Fuck the
crabs. But
Royals.
Kobe's got less than 3 minutes now to get that crab grilled and off and prepared for serving, and he's taking it to the limit one more time. Yes.
The Thai ambassador in the royal box says that the challenger's dishes look great.
Give me
but
food for
it's
the
bad that she has to be so
proletariat.
rushed. He says they're behind her 100% and to keep going.
All right, but she is scurrying around the kitchen. At least she must feel encouraged by those words from the Thai ambassador. Now, can she close out the deal? That's the question for Sakai.
Oh, the presentation's so pretty too.
And the Iron Chef, wow, looking good right here. This is his
Wow.
pasta.
Yeah, the homemade pasta dish looks great.
Pasta with the crab meat sauce.
Yeah, the gelatin, the savory gelatin shit America did was wild.
All right, we'll wait and see. 1 minute left, the final 60 seconds. The Iron Chef Italian and Royal Thai Cuisine Challenger are battling to the finish. Boy, this is going to be a tough one. Ooh, check it out there. Crab and melon in soup. This from the Iron Chef.
Okay, now he put the grilled crab on this one.
Yes, the grilled crab in the melon ring right there. Dynamic, a bold statement by Kobe. And that's his cool lasagna.
I'll take it. I'll take the cool
with
lasagna.
caviar strategically placed on top. Less than 30 seconds now. Both chefs are frantic. Will
I don't know
all
if I
dishes
want a
make
cool
it in
lasagna,
time?
if I'm being
There's
really
his
honest with you.
pasta
That looks
sitting pretty
amazing.
While he is sweating up a storm. Meanwhile, she is making a last move with the soup. The final seconds ticking down. She nods her approval, and that's it. The cooking's done. The blue crab.
So often they put doo-doo on a plate and they're like, oh, throw some caviar on there, and it's luxurious.
Not enough time?
Yes. Well, one royal dish can easily take up to 1 hour.
I see.
But
Fuck
I just
royal
wanted to show
dishes.
everyone in
I was
Japan
on her side
how
until this royal
wonderful
shit.
Royal Thai cuisine really is. So I was doing everything I can, I can imagine, to do my best. Yes.
Your dishes look like they turned out well,
Yes.
though.
Well, I managed to make them on time. Yes. Now, I want the panel to enjoy the taste.
A quick hour?
It took too long to prepare the crabs. Not much.
Kobe
time
shouldn't
left
be
to
an
really
Iron
cook.
Chef, though. No
But you're
personality.
satisfied with the results, right?
I think I succeeded in making quality Italian cuisine. Yes.
Now, can you beat the royal cuisine?
Oh, you'd need the king to decide that.
True.
Challenger Sakai is offering 6 dishes. First, hot and sour crab soup, tom yam poo, a modification of the famous tom yam kun soup. The crab meat sparkles in this traditional Thai
I'm sure
hot
that's
and sour
great.
soup. Second, steamed blue crab and noodles. The noodles have absorbed
Actually,
the
this looks
flavor
pretty
of the
good.
crab and are further accentuated by her use
That looks
of
pretty
Thai
fucking
herbs for
good.
this dish. Third is crab and green papaya salad. The sweetness of crab meat,
What's on
garlic,
top?
and the gentle flavor of sliced green
Is that
papaya
crab?
create a
Looks
royal
like spill
harmony in the
crab.
taster's
Spill
mouth.
type.
Fourth is cold jasmine rice. Cooled by ice, it's a must-have item for a royal dinner during the summertime. It comes with onions stuffed with crab meat, oyster meatballs, stuffed sweet peppers with
Hers
crispy
looks
fried
better than I
coating,
thought it
and
did while
stir-fried
she was
pickles
cooking it.
flavored with crab meat. Fifth is grilled blue crab, an
Not too
eye-catching
simple.
dish that pulls out the natural flavor of blue crab. The red chili and nampla is the perfect dipping sauce for the crab meat. Last is white asparagus soup, a specialty of Princess Sita that does justice to the beautiful carving of the winter melon bowl.
It is pretty crazy of a carving for an hour.
Iron Chef Kobe has 4 dishes. First, blue crab hors d'oeuvre, an artistic presentation for his starting dish.
That's the gelatin
2
thing.
items
I'm
here.
out. Except for
One,
the,
a
I'll
rice
take the
croquette
croquette.
with crab meat, and the other, crab salad flavored with consommé jelly.
Yeah, racist
It's
type
a truly
dishes.
inventive dish from the Iron Chef. Second, cold lasagna salad, a Kobe original for summer. Steamed and sautéed crab meat, brains, pasta, and avocado sandwiched mille-feuille fashion with caviar on top and raspberry sauce around. Third is
Raspberry
crab
sauce?
pasta.
I'll take the crab
The
sauce
sauce
pasta,
is
though.
exquisite with condensed crab meat flavor. Every element of the crab is utilized to heighten the experience for the tasters. Last is wintermelon soup with grilled crab.
Wait, they both did a wintermelon dish?
The essence of the crab is awesome, and the
is awesome.
inside the melon ring brings a sea breeze to the soup.
It is awesome.
Thai cuisine fit for a king. Today's challenger, Miyoko Sakai, learned preparation of royal dishes from Thailand's Princess Sita. She'll show her stuff against Iron Chef Italian Masahiko Kobe, the Prince of Pasta. Chairman Kaga unveils the theme ingredient. It's blue
You see, I just thought you dip crab in butter and call it a day.
Running with the theme, challenger Sakai prepares 6 dishes.
I thought that was enough.
Quality, not quantity. Iron Chef Kobe responds with 4. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. Joining the panel today to taste, not judge, is Thailand's ambassador to Japan.
Wait, who's that behind him? Is that his wife?
Tenmei Kano, actress Kayako Kishimoto, pro soccer player Nobuhiro Takeda,
Cool.
and fortune teller Kazuko Hosoka.
Oh.
Challenger Sakai's dishes.
Why does she keep coming back?
Tom Yum Kun is famous. I tried to make a crab version of that. I'm satisfied with the outcome and using the crab successfully in this soup.
I feel
Does
like
his
this
wife
soup is
even get to
automatically
taste
sucked
it?
into my throat. This is very good.
This is
tastes much
very
lighter than I
good.
thought. I was expecting a heavier taste.
This hot and sour soup, now I know why it is said to be one of the 3 best soups in the world. Very good.
The essence of the crab is absorbed in the noodles.
I love Thai
I
noodles.
think you will enjoy it.
Or some pad Thai.
I must commend Mrs. Sakai for very good preparations.
Very good
I was
preparation.
amazed that the noodles maintained their texture after all that cooking.
This flavor is a first for me.
Yeah, that guy's speaking
really
English.
enjoyed it.
Compared with the crab dishes I'm used to, perhaps this is too heavy.
I see your point. This should be eaten with rice.
Yes, with rice.
And now comes the rice in ice, finished by the challenger pouring jasmine water into it.
His Excellency is using a spoon and a fork. That's actually the proper way to eat this.
Wow.
We athletes have to eat to maintain stamina during the summer. I think this is a great way of eating rice.
Putting a dumpling in ice water is unheard of in Japan, but this is so soothing and sophisticated.
With that
This is a new way of
shit-eating grin on his
enjoying
face.
rice. So intriguing. Great culture, I think.
Great
You can
culture, I think.
Even try to replace some of the ingredients and enjoy your own assortment, I think. It's a new approach.
The princess gave me the recipes for this soup.
The soft asparagus and the sweet crab meat, a very pleasant combination in my mouth. I like this.
The saltiness
Damn.
is just right. I don't know how you suppress the smell of the crab. This soup is perfect.
This was the first time I've had a full-course Thai dinner, and I always thought it would be too spicy for me, but everything was very sophisticated, and all of it was good. Yeah.
I would commend Mrs. Sakai for the cow chair, the rice on ice. It was very nice.
Damn. The English speaker.
Now Iron
That's
Chef
why he has a
Kobe steps up
translator.
to the panel.
I wanted to prepare crab dishes for a summer dinner. Yes.
The
With
rice
this one,
on
I
ice.
used the refreshing taste of the okra and the sweetness of the crab meat. In the rice croquette, it has tomatoes and mozzarella cheese in it.
I bet that's crazy.
This is entertaining in its very appearance. It's very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Croquette is perfect, especially if you like fried food. The rice in it is very nice, too.
It's fried, but I can understand his intention to make it lighter for us to eat.
Inside, I
That
have
guy's so
avocados
happy.
and mayonnaise.
This is also very good. It speaks for its personality. Very creative, I think.
It's refreshing and good. I'm surprised that the raspberry sauce matches with this.
I was wondering when he was preparing what it was, but now I'm happy to be able to taste it. Very tasty.
Thank you. This is
Sick.
hand-rolled pasta in a crab
I wish I had a
sauce.
translator in Japan. That would have been so helpful.
I'm sold. The sauce is awesome, the profound crab flavor and the texture of the pasta is wonderful. I'm totally sold. This is too good.
I spoke very elementary Japanese.
And it's easy to eat. Very easy.
We look for how profound the taste is, how flavors are combined in the dishes. He did a great job on this one, I think.
Beautiful.
I call it a masterpiece. Very good.
Wow.
Thank you. My intention with this soup is to have
No,
the
Google
winter
Translate
melon
works
absorb the flavor
very
of the
well.
crab.
I
That's
wish
right.
you'd added
It
another
did.
twist to the flavor for a little more impact.
Ah.
That's just my opinion.
Wow, but you're a fucking fortune teller, so who also gives a
It
shit?
has a gentle sweetness, but has a strong body at the same time. Yeah?
Your life is
It's
a lie.
very simple, yet noble in a way, and very creative, I think. The soup is very good, too.
All of the dishes allowed me to enjoy the blue crab in different ways, and everything was very nice.
Both chefs earned praise. Which one gets the W? The verdict, moments away.
The W. Which one's the W streamer? Thank you,
タイ
thank
の
you.
駐日大使夫妻も見届けた今日の戦い。いくら友人であるからといって
Friendship.
偏った判定はできません。
Damn.
それでは発表します。
She's about to
Today in
lose.
Kitchen Stadium, Blue
I
Crab provides us a rare
forecast that she
opportunity
lost
to
really
experience
badly
the heart
too.
of Royal Thai cuisine. Challenger Sakai, with recipes from the Thai princess, allowed us to be king for a meal. But the Prince of Pasta is royalty in his own right, and Iron Chef Kobe rose to the occasion. Who takes it?
I
Whose
predict a
cuisine
clean
reigns
sweep.
supreme?
鉄人神戸正彦。
It's the Iron Chef. Kobe gets the W. Victorious in this battle of blue crab, taking on the challenge of Thai royal cuisine and coming out on top. And very gracious in his victory over challenger Miyoko Sakai. A gallant effort by her today before the Thai ambassador.
I wanna see the scores.
She acquitted herself well. Now, let's check the scoring. Kano, 1917, the Iron Chef.
Nope, I told you.
Kishimoto, 1817,
Told you.
Iron Chef, close there. Takeda, 1715, the Iron Chef. And another close one, Hosoki, 1615, the Iron
They
Chef.
love a good
Tallying up, it's a
racist in
sweep for
Japan.
Kobe. He rolls his own pasta, and he himself is on a roll. The winning streak stretches to
It's
4.
very in,
Iron
especially
Chef
in this
Italian
time frame.
Masahiko Kobe.
Giant eel. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna go hang out with my cat and throw the mouse, and then he brings it back, and then I throw it, and he brings it back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we'll pick it up. I won't watch Giant Eel without you guys. I'll tell you that much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.